look. Oh, by the way, I have a car still. I did my MOT today,
Woo!
and it eventually passed.
Why is everyone
Eventually.
MOTing right now?
Why is
Like
everyone
everyone
doing?
we know who's got a car is MOTing right now.
Because it's a decent time of the year to get it done.
Yeah, you don't want
Apparently,
to get it done in winter when you really need it.
Yeah, you want to do
Apparently
it in the
it's-
summer when it's easy to do.
apparently it's not for some people though.
Holiday.
Also, yes.
Mm-hmm.
See, this map looks a lot worse rather than seeing it on the phone.
The map looks a lot worse seeing these characters actually have like models now and not just be generic token. Mildly horrifying.
We still got Kirby with a beard.
Kirby with a beard, what?
Oh, when everyone was drawing past, I just drew a little smiley face with a beard.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I wasn't zoomed out enough.
And it just looks like
Yes,
Kirby with
that
a
is
beard.
still there.
To me, honestly, it looks like Shrek with a beard.
Oh, it was more I was seeing the first one here that looked kind of rounded. So it looked like Kirby's little hands.
Here.
Somebody!
There you go. This is the Shrek special of Alterra. Oh, we're actually live.
No,
Free
it's
works.
not-
Please don't copyright strike us.
It's not yet. It's not yet. We have to fight a bunch of ogres again.
Again.
Well, we fought the ogre biker gang, remember? That was a thing that happened.
And Odis are ogre adjacent.
Yeah. we've had the Shrek arc already. We're going into the
The
second
Shrek,
Shrek
if you will.
arc.
So Shrek 2 is the next arc.
Yeah, that's the
Shrek
next
2,
arc. We're
Big
going to
Lou.
find-
We're going Puss in Boots.
This is where we find out that the Oni King was Shrek the entire time.
Get out of my swamp!
I'll have you know it's actually get out of my astral station.
Get
Get
out
my
of
ass-
astral station!
Station.
That's no swamp.
That's no. Well, that was a great one. I like that one.
Time me do some mining?
No,
Yeah.
I've not done my thing out yet because my Twitter's being a pain.
Because we are not dwarfs and we're digging.
It's
Yeah.
the other
Asteroids.
that's the other campaign.
Asteroids. Asteroids.
I am dwarf adjacent and I'm mining a rock. Mining rock.
Somehow
Mighty,
just didn't
mighty
quite have the
rock.
same ring to it.
Yeah, well, we can't exactly any of the real tuner we might get.
I know.
They're usually chill with that, I think.
Oh yeah, but you have to remember it's more than just them now.
Is it not
They
more
could've been
Deep Rock
chill.
Galactica or whatever it's called? Deep Space Galactica?
Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah, with all the space dwarves.
Deep
Yep.
Rock Galactic, yeah.
Great game.
Yeah,
I've not played as much as I probably should, but it is a good
they're back.
And stone.
game. Rock and Stone. Okay, now we're live on my end. Okay, thank you
As
for
it
actually
screams.
eventually behaving.
As he screams, rockin' stone.
Rock and Stone. Yeah, it's great. Hey, I'm a dwarf's in a different. I would say I'm a dwarf. My character's an honorary dwarf in my Pathfinder game. I'm not actually the dwarf in the dwarf campaign. There are 3 dwarves in the party, and my character's honorary dwarf because they're basically a dwarf because they grew up with dwarves, and they're a giant rock. So it makes sense.
They're culturally dwarf.
Early dwarfs.
They're a giant 8.5 foot lizard man made of stone. Who grew up in a city full of dwarves, and he acts like a dwarf. In most games.
Fair enough.
Our game is very weird. We have 3 dwarves, 1 giant lizard that's effectively a dwarf, and 1 kitsune that hates short people. As the party in the dwarf campaign. Who pretty much every NPC is a dwarf.
Fair enough.
I am a dwarf, but
No,
I'm
not
digging my
fair.
hole. Shall we play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Ah, if we must, if we must.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, thing is, Ali's got snacks now.
I also.
Yeah.
have snacks.
I can eat while muted. It's fine. It's just a lovely mug full of mozzarella sticks.
Oh, nice.
I love that Ali's like, no, don't take my D&D away.
I need this.
You need this. You need this fix.
Wait, wait,
I feel like we've
wait,
had
wait.
this conversation before.
Yes.
Wait, are
we
you
have.
guys actually seeing icons on the map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Lots of them.
Why?
So I'm not seeing icons on the map.
That's
Yeah.
more
Hmm.
concerning than us
Has
being
has
able.
Roll20 updated its default icon?
It has possibly because I assumed you'd
What
change
the-
them manually, Chris.
I have not. I didn't know what you were talking about until I've seen the stream.
Oh, okay. I was gonna print screen. one
What
over for
the
you.
hell?
It's really cool. I thought, oh, Chris has changed it. That's really nice. No, if that's the default,
No.
that's great.
That's the new default, apparently.
Hell yeah. no,
How do I upgrade to the new default?
I don't
Pay.
know. No, I didn't. It just. I haven't paid. for
It might be a beta thing. So
Wow.
check in the settings, see if you're like in with the beta testing things.
I don't know where that would be.
Oh. I think I technically might be in the beta things. Maybe I'll be able to see it because in one of my different games, which is a meme of a game, which happens every so often when the GM feels like it.
Oh no, it's not a beta feature.
Not beta
On settings, I've got the beta features off. So.
Genuinely,
reload them?
Roll20 did have an update like earlier
Yeah.
in the week, so I
Try-
guess it's just that was one of it.
Try refreshing your page and see if it updates it.
Yeah.
Let's find out. I feel like I'm missing out now. I feel like I'd quite like to see what everyone else is actually seeing. Is anyone not seeing the new icons?
I don't know.
Well, are you
Uh,
seeing squares or circles
Are you
on the
seeing
map?
I'm
the-
seeing
are you-
little like heads and shoulders.
Squares, but there's like
Oh,
wraith-like
so
tokens.
anyone who's got the normal like white and blue icon, look at the streams to see what the hell the new icon is, because it's pretty sick.
I'm
Okay.
Yeah, it's
looking
like a-
at your stream now.
It's
Jesus,
like a
what
guy
the
in a
hell
cloak.
are
Or
they?
something. I wonder if it could be like my dark mode difference.
Maybe.
Alright.
But yeah, now do you understand? I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's just loads of suspicious dudes.
I was
Mhm.
like, there's
Don't-
a
They're all
1,000
incognito.
Dark Lord. There's 1,000 Dark Lords now against.
It's
Sorry, can we?
it's,
Ah.
it's
Ali, how many tabs have you got open?
Most of these are PDFs. It's fine.
Uh huh.
I've got 3 tabs open, but I'm seeing the same as what Ali just posted.
You don't want to know how many tabs I've got open.
I can guess. I
are
think
I
horrible.
have
even
2.
I have 3.
I
I
think
have
fuck
3
you.
open. Admittedly, I closed a couple just before stream. But
So
I
I'm
have
actually like-
multiple
These are blank
windows
tabs.
with multiple tabs.
What if
Well-
like fuck you's infected the icons?
If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to the lovely discovery we've made that apparently the players are seeing different icons.
as of this week, this wasn't a thing last week.
Default.
I thought it was just me from seeing it on my
Well,
phone.
Also,
It's
I've
a lot different on my laptop.
apparently not. Also, I was wondering if it might be anyone who's got beta features at all, like any access to a beta map. Maybe. Can only the cooler members see the circles? Thank
Could,
you, Sheepman.
yeah, it could be.
Yeah, because I
Um,
also don't get the try our beta features
Alright.
option either.
It's because this server isn't a beta one. I'm only wondering if it's anyone who's got access to a beta server gets it, because one of the other games I'm in is a beta.
I think it. I
server.
don't think it's actual servers that are beta. I think it's just like a tag on your account.
Yeah. Which
So,
it
like-
might be. 'Cause
yeah,
a
so
few of
we
us,
probably-
if we're in them.
Yeah, we probably signed up for like the beta then.
Yeah. It's because I'm in one for a random game that a friend of mine runs, which is called Why Slay Dragons When You Could Be Fishing. Yes, that's a game. I play a crocodile in it who's dumber than Alvina.
Fair
Well,
enough.
Seems hard.
I rolled the stats. I got 5 intelligence.
So
Simon
2
Hill?
more than Alvina?
Two less than Alvina.
Dudes, I just see the blacked out ones.
Cool.
Yeah, don't worry about it. The map pretty much looks the same. Some people are just seeing slightly cooler icons, in my opinion.
Yeah. You can actually
Yeah.
see them now, Chris. Like generally, right? That's the main one we need.
Oh no, I can't see. I can only see them on the stream. But who cares?
I've got the...
Alrighty then, let's do a quick voice check. You can remind me what happened last time, particularly for those who weren't here, which I'm pretty sure was just Neil. Was it just Neil? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm all caught up.
Yeah.
That's fair. Alvina, what happened last time?
Howdy! We confused two fire giants beyond imagining. Did some weird cultural exchanges which really confused everybody. Proceeded to sneak through an asteroid field, sneak onto the enemy ship. My cat took out my stream halfway through. Which is why there are 2 episodes for last week on my YouTube, if anyone's wondering. And then we caused the enemy ship's engine to unionize, steal its food, and run off.
It's true. It's true. Zormir, what happened last time?
Very much that. But me and Lou have been left behind to mine a rock. Randy gave them. Randy wanted to throw rocks at the ship, but got told no, so he went and made them more stealthy. And apparently that helped immensely.
Really helped.
Who just thunk it?
Who needs a rogue in the party? Just have a druid with pass for that trait.
Or a weird little goblin.
And a weird
Yeah.
little goblin.
Yes.
We're a little goblin. Speaking of which, fuck you, what happened last time?
Fuck you tried to convince a baby Firestar to kill its captors.
Teenager.
Teenage, yeah.
We'll work on the baby's next.
Oh, that's not a good
It's an
phrase.
age thing.
Yeah,
Just
well, there-
euthanizing some children, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, man. Gwen, what happened last time?
We were sneaky boys, and I want to just distance myself from the "we will work on the babies next" phrase, if you please.
well,
You can't fool us.
the ship's gonna be slower because they're gonna be dragged by the smaller ships now.
They
Yeah,
might.
exactly. They gotta go and get their engine repaired. Lou Grim, what didn't happen last week?
Nobody's suit got switched off.
I know, it was a crying shame. Let's see. Star Point,
We
the
also
search.
established that fuck you is evil now.
Oh yeah, we found that out. We
Yeah.
found out the fuck is evil. Forgot about that.
I
We
know, it's
actually know
confusing.
that now.
I feel like we've all known that all along.
It's on a new mission.
Star Point, the search for rocks. What happened last time?
I think most of the details have been covered, so I'm just gonna make sure we're all aware of the gigantic Zorn that we all just went. Yeah, give them a wide berth.
Oh yeah, the giant
Just
sword.
around
We
eating
went,
diamonds.
he's just chilling. Let's not go that way.
I mean, how do you like to be disturbed when you're just like chilling, doing your own thing?
Hey, Alvina doesn't like to be disturbed while eating. It just makes sense, right? Because she's the one that knew where it was.
It's true.
Why did Alvina
Um,
also become even more of a trash gremlin? Because she ate, she raided the freaking pantry of the giant's ship.
Why can I not click on anything? Interesting. And I'm Kenzie. I will be your DM for this evening when I can figure out why I can't click on my damn map anymore.
I don't know. Also, I think
Why-
she was disconnected briefly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was me trying to thingy
Oh,
back
boy.
in as. Wait, did I join? I joined as a player. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
That's
rejoin as a
fine.
GM so I can actually move shit on the map.
So if it turns out you join as a GM and you see the new tokens,
No, I was already as a GM when I first started.
Oh.
Like I said, I don't have access to the beta features, which some of the other players seem to. Okay, there we go. I can actually now move stuff. Don't worry about it. So you all previously You all
Well,
previously made it back to your ship.
Yeah.
While you were away from your ship, those who remained behind, which I believe was Zormir and Lou,
Mm-hmm.
the two of you oversaw the extraction and mining of this diamond asteroid that I'm pretty sure I wrote down what was in there.
I
Okay.
think you were leaving it till the start of this week.
Well, I was leaving it to the mining. I needed to know the background knowledge of how this was going to
Oh.
work in. How would the two of you like to go about mining this asteroid? I'm sure you have specialized asteroid mining equipment prepared, yes?
I can change my multi-tool into something that can help me dig.
I don't think that specialized mining.
It doesn't
is-
like increase in size, you know. It's a Swiss
No.
Army knife.
It turns into Swiss Army knife. It's the pickaxe function of a Swiss Army.
Yeah, I can turn it into a pickaxe. That's about
Very
it.
small pickaxe.
Any better ideas?
Any
Uh.
non taking 1,000 years idea.
Just saying, you want to be going around traveling as a ship. You might want to consider how you mine for resources.
What else have I got on me? Other than my antimatter rifle that I can...
I mean, that would kind of make more sense than the tiny pickaxe. Not gonna lie.
Do we have anything else?
What about the golden golems?
And the gold, and we have 2 golems, a crane, a load
Yeah.
of May, a giant ship with cannons,
Point bot's probably about.
point bot somewhere.
Probably organizing all the bots and everything.
Point
Yeah.
bot sleeping off the massive headache Alvina gave it because Point
Oh,
said
yes.
hit it with a chair. So I went, got it!
I said go for the one that isn't possibly sentient.
Well,
but
you know,
still went
you
Point Bot.
said it hit Point Bot, it's fine. Alvina punched Point Bot. You went, no, actually hit the animate objects. Alvina went, got it, picked up the animate object and hit Point Bot with it.
Yep.
No, I wish I had what you had as well. Is create, because then I could at least use create on one of the ingots of the alloys and made it into a pickaxe.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm just.
I do have Song of Creation, so if Chris is okay with us going back and before we left going, with you saying we're going to stay here and mine this, I could have made you some mining tools.
Because we could either use the radiant steel or the emberlock alloy to make a pickaxe.
We've got obsidian iron as well, which is, I think, built for this pretty much.
So, does the retcon require something, or it make to?
If Chris is okay with us retconning it, then I'm fine to say I made you some mining tools.
I mean, you've come across asteroids before. It would make sense that you'd have time to prep that. Yeah, I'll allow this.
It's Song of Creation, so it's just one action before I left the ship.
Oh yeah, then when you're already in the asteroid field, yeah, that's fine.
I've also just realised the very darn shame. We actually do have a mining tool, but they're not on the ship at the moment.
You.
I have
Yeah,
Siege
'cause-
Attacker.
Oh yeah.
And punch it open. Oh well, good to know.
It's a large object's worth of mining tools.
Yeah.
I mean,
Large
we could
objects worth of mining
also
tools.
Do carefully crafted like fireballs and firebolts.
I don't know if a fireball would work on an asteroid made of diamond.
No.
Remember, the asteroid
fireball-
itself isn't entirely diamond. There's diamond in it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, I can carefully craft bolts of fire and balls of fire to make like holes.
The problem with that is the fire wouldn't actually do much damage to rock.
It might do. To be honest, it might do some to the actual rock, because it is magical fire, right? So
I mean, if you've got like stone shape or something like that, that'd probably be better.
mold earth is like the
Yeah.
first
No, I
one,
don't.
Once again, I've got that, but I went over to the.
Yeah, it was like everyone was. Oh,
An ill-equipped party to mine. All right. Who is doing the surveying?
So you left the dwarf The dwarf
dwarf.
left, and now you can't mine.
Yeah. Between Zormir and Lou, which one of you is analyzing the asteroid to know where the best place to mine would be? Who's doing the surveying?
Say me, considering I've got cartography and I'm also a smith, so I'll know a bit about materials for making things.
I know about the materials, but do you know about the extraction?
I also don't think cartography works for a rock there.
It's
Well,
rare.
A map's not gonna help.
Yeah, you probably want
It's-
more of a geologist than anything.
Yeah. Or an engineer.
Well,
and
Uh,
that
got-
What
works.
would be the closest skill here before I make one up?
Cartography,
Masonry would be the easy one, right?
Smiths.
If masonry's on there, so.
thieves' tools, tinker's tools. That's all the ones I've got on my.
You got
Sorry.
proficiency with nature?
No.
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 All right. I'll give it to you for having the tools. So, because I think the recommendation here is like blacksmiths or anything like that. I would accept masonry. I would give you advantage had you had nature as well.
Hmm.
But go ahead and give me a intelligence or wisdom check with proficiency. Let's see how well you're able to pinpoint where you should mine for this diamond, so you're not here for weeks on end.
Insight?
Wisdom or intelligence with proficiency, your choice.
So if you've got a skill which is either of those, just click that and it's easier.
Oh, insight.
You guys can you can just click on like the wisdom or something, and then just add 3 or 4, whatever you're at now.
That should be
5.
5.
Oh, 5 proficiency already, damn.
You say this every week, Chris.
Every
I'm not
week.
gonna lie.
I forget how high level you are.
Yeah.
All right, plus 5 for 18.
I
Anything
used
you want to
my
do before I
last,
announce the results?
my last flash.
Ooh, your last flash.
Ooh.
What are you at now? Plus 4 for your flash?
And no, mine's is still +3.
Still plus 3.
Intelligence.
Uh,
21.
oh, yeah, flash
26
would be
if
intelligence.
we're,
No, that's already includes the plus 5.
ah.
25, 21.
Yeah,
Damn it,
where's
Lou.
the other 4 come from?
Lou got me confused.
Have you got guidance then, Lou?
You're
No.
not a cleric, or a druid, or an
No,
artificer.
they're both off there.
I also think wizard can get it as well, actually. And so can paladin, actually. A lot of things can get guidance, I'm realizing now.
Anyone can get guidance if you take a feat.
Well, there's also
Alright.
the ranger and paladin fighting style that gives you cantrips, which would give it you.
Alright, now as we all know, using the mining tools requires a great deal of strength because they're giant fucking machinery. So as you're hauling it into place and having to kind of get it set up right for the mining area as you begin doing the not evacuation, is it evacuation check?
Extraction.
Excavation. That's what I was looking for. As you begin the excavation check, go ahead and give me, whoever is actually going to be handling the machinery itself, a strength check.
You got
and you-
this, Lou.
And you can have advantage because your last check was so high.
Probably me, considering I've got the
Definitely you,
highest.
so, man. I was absolutely kidding. I think Lou has the second lowest strength in the party.
10.
Yeah, I think fuck you is the only one with low.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Oh, yeah, you needed that. Luckily, you succeed and manage to drill down as you open up a vein of what looks to be precious mineral, and sitting there inside it is an egg-sized diamond. And now for the actual extraction part. Let's see. We had the actual searching, the mining, and now it's more just actually getting in there and pulling it out without breaking it.
Sleight of hand seems the obvious one, right?
Yeah. Give me a dexterity check, either sleight of hands, or I will allow acrobatics to kind of wedge yourself down there to get enough in to like kind of pull it up.
Have you got better than a +3?
No.
Okay, guess it's me again.
Good luck.
Lou's there for moral support.
Yeah. Lou's operating the crane. They got it in there in the first place.
Mage hand.
Thanks.
Guides.
Would I get anything for able to do tinkers? Because that's, I'm sure, is that not with gemstones?
There's literally a jeweler's kit, which is for gemstones.
Yeah, have you got the jeweler's kit?
Tinkers is like stuff that you'd fix a car with.
Right. I wasn't quite sure which.
Myself as a minor.
That's the problem, is I didn't quite know what tinkers covers for skills
literally-
based.
It's inventing stuff.
All right.
Yeah. If you have a jeweler's proficiency, I will give you advantage.
No.
Otherwise, it is just a sleight of hand or acrobatics check, your choice.
All right. I'll go play a hand because they're both the same. 12.
Would you like to do anything before I announce the results?
Have you got anything, Lou? To change the from me rolling
Nine.
Yeah.
Bend luck.
Yeah, but I think Ben luck works on this, right?
Attack roll, ability check, or save.
It's an ability check, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get a D4.
D4. All right. You want to roll it? Give you something to do as well besides me doing all the rolls.
Yeah. Go on, Lou. Get a 4.
No, that's why they can't be blamed if it goes wrong.
14.
14.
It's better.
14?
Yeah.
Okay. It was two successes. Well, it was 3 successes. One high success, which will counteract the slightly lower success to give you a nice average there. I feel like that is sufficient, as you manage to extract a large uncut diamond. Where the hell did I put my notes? Oh, it's because I scrolled down. That's why. Worth 1,000 gold.
Hell yes.
Someone noting that down?
I'm about to say, Gwen, note that down because it's going to you probably anyway.
1,000 gold diamond.
Yeah. That's
Uncut diamond.
That's an easy one, right? Give it the cleric.
Because none of us are jewelers, so we can't.
No. Alvina likes gems, but she can't really do much, and she already has a lot.
Yeah, monetary wise, it's still enough for like resurrection. It's just bigger because it's uncut. So
I'm proficient in jeweler's tools.
Yeah, are you?
Okay, then you can cut the diamond.
so you can make it smaller for the same value, basically, if you cut it.
Yeah,
So it's
okay,
easier to
well,
transport. Currently, it's like the size of a like rugby ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we've
That's a
got
big
now
fucking diamond, actually.
3 diamonds and a bundle of little ones.
Yep.
And weirdly, a gold diamond ring, which I've forgotten.
Where did you get that? I remember us
I
getting
honestly
it.
don't know,
know.
but it's
It could have been, like,
1,500 gold
salvage
diamond
stuff.
ring, so.
Being
Probably something you threw at I'm sure you've stolen something off some corpse and threw it towards Gwen at some point in the recent
Probably.
memory.
Probably. Actually, Gwen might have nicked it off of one of what's his name? Is it Johnny? Our werewolf. Jones. Not
Jones.
Johnny. Jones's comrades. Because I think Gwen was in that room.
Looking at stuff.
Yeah, he might have nicked
Oh,
it
maybe.
from there.
he's not gonna
There was
need
some
that
recent point where I
anymore.
found a bunch of jewellery with gems, so I just took all the gems out, gave them to Quentin,
Yeah.
kept the jewellery for myself.
That's about right.
Mining for more rocks.
I mean, the rest of us are getting back to the ship before you go for the other one. So you'll actually have help.
Oh, I'd think there'd be more than one diamond in that whole asteroid. Unless that's all
That's
our
kinda how
time
diamonds
taken up.
work, to be honest. Like, it's a rugby ball-sized diamond's a big diamond.
Hey, what do you want? What do you want? I gave you 1,000 diamond here. There's like 4 other asteroids, or at least there were. Go get them. There's like 6,000 diamonds on the field.
There was.
There was. They're being slowly eaten. You've lost 2,000 gold already.
Because we were gonna grab at least that one on the way
We were
past.
gonna get
That
one
one
on
if
the
we
way
can
back,
make
yeah.
it. But we're gonna grab at least that one on the way past. But that's we've got the rest of us coming in.
Plus, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
how much has
Yeah.
Zorn got?
Why are we getting more diamonds?
And then she's like, "That's a big diamond. I'm fine with getting that out of one asteroid. I was expecting less."
I was actually expecting smaller diamonds.
Nah, they usually collect in one. It's like pressure, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
one big. It's like a small forest
Yes.
was in that one diamond.
Basically, the center core of the asteroid, then, rather than
That's somewhere
pockets of.
core. But yes, as you do this, as you begin pulling back in all the equipment, that's when the rest of your party arrive back on the ship.
There you go.
Alvina probably slamming down in the middle of the ship with Gwent and Point.
The rest of you notice a giant uncut diamond in the middle of the ship.
Ooh.
Ooh,
nice.
that's a juicy one.
There you go, Gwent. And Alvina,
What?
fix the damn hole.
What hole?
The one you just made.
Alvina looks down, probably 2 foot marks.
Or at least make sure it isn't a hole.
Alvina's just gonna sweat by like, it's fine, it's only surface damage. I'm imagining literally like,
mending.
I'm literally imagining like on the exact outside of where footsteps are. You know the like ash that you get after you set off a firework too close to the ground on a wooden surface or something like that. Or have
You
a
know what?
fire.
I'm going to go next to the point, and I'm going to try mending it as well, just real badly. Just like real, all their things are slightly off because I'm just learning, just slightly.
Yes, I'll,
Like
join.
it's like seeing somebody with ADHD and just putting everything just at a slight angle just to annoy them. Just
I'm imagining. I'm
That's like,
imagining.
I'm doing it 10 times faster than you because I've got an item that means I can mend as an action as opposed to 1 minute.
I'm also imagining, by the way.
I'm doing my best. Just leave me alone.
I imagine how Gwent's doing it is literally like it's perfectly ordered and straight like wooden boards. But when Gwent does it, they like tilt to the side with no evidence of how they've tilted to the side. It's like curved, the wooden board.
It's like
Like,
someone's
just
wood's
slightly
warped.
off.
brought
Yeah.
up a manhole cover and just put it back down backwards.
Yeah, it's like a little bit off.
Like, it'll be fine.
But I'm helping, and that's
Nobody will
important.
notice.
Yes, you'll be fine, Zombie. Anyway, that
another
one's a
nail in
diamond
there.
as well. Oh, by the way, Zombie, we need to go now because there's kind of a giant army about to attack the Firestar.
Okay, and what was the creature that came out and
Yeah, we saw
Earlier.
that big
That
tentacle
Was
thing.
the engine that I told you about? That I told that that we went in to get the engine to leave. Yeah, that was the engine.
Okay.
how did you convince an engine to leave?
Ask fuck
Do
you.
not.
Yeah, just look at fuck you
Ask fuck you.
gesture.
He's just stood there picking his nose.
Never mind. Okay, are we going after the other
Just
asteroid?
turn.
Are we?
We can get on the way past. Drive by. Throw me out in the crane. I'll grab it.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna catapult it towards where we're going so we can pick it up later.
Now the zone will kick
That
coming
wasn't that
for. I
like
can
a plan
see him
B?
now. I can see the zone. We better grab these ones quick. Roo, it's okay.
All right, let's make our way there. Randy, get on the helm. I think we're going to have to do this quickly. Here, have a pickaxe. Give Alvina the mining equipment.
She doesn't need it. She actually does more with her hands, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you'll do even worse with this.
Isn't there a risk of
The
damaging
roots.
the diamonds? Just punching away.
You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Well-
I've got move earth, which is an action. I can just
Yeah, we've got Mulder. There's an
Hop on.
action. Alvina can just rip the diamond out.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Alright, what were you doing as you get close to this diamond? Oh, this
yeah.
diamond asteroid.
Who's got? Has anyone got any skills that are better for actually pinpointing where the diamond is, so we
I
can
have
actually?
survival, which probably would count.
Right, you roll for
What have
that
you got
one.
For survival,
Chris,
though?
you cool with survival?
Oh. Yeah, it's nature based. I'll do.
What have you got for survival, though?
6.
I got +8.
You roll then. You want it. It turns out Lou's really good at this and just wasn't telling Zomi.
Well, as an ex-cultist, should I say, that they had to get really good at survival.
One moment, I'm gonna let
That
Ru into the
didn't
kitchen because she's
roll.
freaking out.
Okay.
There we go. 18.
18?
No, for
Okay.
26.
Oh, okay.
I rolled 18, but
Well, with a 26, you definitely pinpoint the exact location of the large uncut diamond in this asteroid.
What the hell, Lou?
Why weren't you doing this the entire time?
There we go.
First there.
Why didn't you help me with the other bloody asteroid?
I think I might know the answer.
Protruding through on the other asteroid. There's something sticking out there.
Oh, I thought Lou was the chicken answer, but you look like you're having such a fun time
Yeah,
doing it
I
yourself.
was thinking the same.
Were you distracted
You
by
let
that?
the kids play first, you know.
Yeah.
Were you distracted by that damn alien the engine leaving?
It was an unusual sight. But,
It was, to be fair to it.
like,
Right.
something you see a lot of.
Alvina, don't break the diamond. But crack your way in.
Okay. It's athletic.
Who's got the best sleight of hand?
Nope.
I'm
I think I've
asking.
It is a
I'm saying no.
pure strength check.
I mean,
Well,
mine's is
in
only plus
for-
5.
Do I get a bonus for literally having
My
Steve
side
back
fans
up?
+7.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Yeah. Nat 20. BAM!
At 20. You don't even turn on the drill. You just like shove it in the ground and it cracks open perfectly.
Oh, but it just goes, I don't need it. Smashes it into the ground, just
Splits
cracks.
into perfectly. It splits like an egg, and the center core there is the diamond.
Yep, diamond's just floating there. You automatically succeed the third check with a nat 20. You just pluck the diamond off. Apparently, Alvina's really good at mining.
Who'd have guessed?
If you were in Steam Forge, you would be employed immediately.
Uh, I'm just going to go. I'm just going back to my cabin for now.
I like that Zomi did the entire other one, really struggled, took like an hour to do it the entire time we were gone. Then we just go, Lou just points us out, there, and Albie goes, cool, bang, done. Sorted.
I'll be over there.
You can try and guide us through all this turbulence.
Yeah.
Randy's got this.
Gwen, here you go.
Aye.
Albina will toss the other rugby-sized ball of diamond towards you, I'm assuming.
just be happy Randy doesn't have mining proficiency, else we'll have miner Randy.
Minor. As
Oh,
opposed
but what
to major
accent would
Randy.
mine have I to have?
Cooking,
Yeah.
bubbles, and
Yeah!
navigation, smithing.
I found gold! It's that guy. That's what it would be.
Prospect of
Oh
Rabbit
yeah,
voice.
go on, Bob. Go on, Bob. Prospector Andy, please.
Prospector Randy. As crazy as you can get him.
Crazy. Be golden name their hills, yeehaw!
That one! There's the one!
Don't know why
that's
you
too
was
bad
Irish.
he's alive.
Randy, not hills.
Ah, what was that? There's a voice in my head trying to get out there. Oh, that's weird.
We'll teach you about rocks later.
Hi, Captain.
Oh.
Okay. As you're having this discussion, who's currently piloting the ship?
Randy.
Randy? Let's have Randy go ahead and make me a agility check with the ship, so d20 plus 8.
20 plus 8.
As Randy spots a rogue asteroid flying straight towards you.
Can I just say something else instead? Randy, seeing that, is just going to. Come here.
My
Play ball! Exactly what I'm gonna do. Play ball. Where are you?
What are they doing? I'm here. We'll find out soon.
I'm just remembering. Okay, so has anyone seen a bit in?
Fire! Pull!
So my.
Wee!
It's a good thing you did that because otherwise I was going to.
Oh no, it's gonna hit the party.
I was going to redo something that was it that I saw in Bayonetta. Has anyone seen the scene in Bayonetta where Madame Butterfly just headbutts a meteor? Because that's the thing that she does, the giant demon.
He was just waiting. He was happy he got to do that. There she goes. There she blows.
I mean, that worked.
That works. Alright, are we going for this last diamond before this Zorn gets here, or are we going after the fire, the iron giants over here that are heading towards the Firestar?
I think we should go for the giants. The Zorn's almost there. Let him have it.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
Zorn-
stealing his
We've got
lunch.
two.
He's
We
stealing his
wave-
lunch right from underneath, in front of him. That's a bad idea.
Let's not have a fight when there's so many other people to fight.
Yeah, it's like the guy's not doing anything. He's just having his dinner. There's no point.
No, I'm on the ship.
Exactly.
Waves the Zorn as he passes.
Yeah, Alvina hasn't gained geomancy yet. She doesn't eat rocks.
Yeah,
Well, she does. It doesn't do any good.
get another 1000 GP diamond for Alvina's one.
Hell
Uh,
yeah. She's already
All
done
right.
it.
As you begin encroaching upon the kind of back flanks, you can start to see some of the iron giants off in the distance. Maybe, this actually is to scale, isn't it? Like 600 feet ahead of you. What would you like to do? What's your plan? I kind of shifted the map, rotated the map a little bit, so you are further away from the core ships. I'll actually remove the purple because they're no longer visible as you've been flying down.
Each one of those is a single giant, right?
Yes.
Because
Oh,
I
wait,
think
what?
there's 16 of them. Alvina will say,
Hmm.
because she can see all of them.
do we want to warp
Yes.
a bit closer and do some damage in the back lines?
I mean, they'll probably turn immediately and try and rush us if we do, but it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've warp directly into the middle, and
Well, we wouldn't get. in
it's
the
a
middle,
bad
so-
tactical idea, but it'll surprise them.
My
Balanced.
thought would be, there's a few hiding behind asteroids between us, and I can't help but notice that there are a few asteroids that are pretty close together with some giants between them.
Somewhere here.
I wasn't even thinking warping. I was thinking.
You're meaning throw these
squish.
ones.
Oh no, I was thinking moving to like here-ish, then firing that and massively increasing that asteroid's acceleration down.
I'm on that.
Trying to knock all of them.
So maybe warp to here or move to here. Well, probably better warping
Move-
there because
If we can move to
Kirby Shrek
here,
going
just-
away.
Yeah, Purple Shrek's escaping.
No, I'm just moving them slightly to the right.
If we
for
move
later.
it-
You,
if we
you
move to
can
here-
delete
one
Kirby
Wait,
Shrek.
point,
what?
one point up to the one.
No,
one
we're not
to the
gonna. We're gonna leave Shrek there.
He's gonna be the big
right. Up
bad.
one to the right, Bob.
All right. And if I roll low enough,
One to the right.
Kirby Shrek will start coming towards you.
That's
Oh, no.
no. South one. No.
Let
Let me
keep
find an
going up.
appropriate
No,
stat
Where
block.
I'm pinging. Where I'm pinging.
can't see you pinging.
Yeah,
You want us in there?
basically center.
That spot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is
If
appropriate
we-
stat block.
We'd have to warp there because travel speed would never get there in time. We'd only be what's our travel without actually
80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we warp there. Also, to be honest, we're not immediately having to get there this second. All we have to do is get to that particular position.
yeah, but they're still moving as
know,
we're
but
moving.
But we need to get to that position appropriate towards them, which means we don't have to do it this second. We can actually like take a little bit of time.
Yeah, but there's
If we
also
don't
the
want-
chance that they spread out as they.
Yeah.
They are going in formation, so my assumption is they'll stay in formation because they're soldiers.
Only because of the asteroid field itself for now. But once they're in more open space, they'll spread out.
Possibly.
If I go for wider formation, yeah.
But my thought
We don't
is
have
at
we don't
least-
have all the time in the world. We have some time.
Yeah, we have more than a minute.
I'd say since we'd have the element of surprise now, we're probably better doing the warp and throwing that through. If you think you can throw it through.
I mean, Point can catapult this one south. It's not going to take much effort.
Right. How far is your catapult? Well, how
well,
far from the ship would you be able to catapult
okay.
from?
Give me a second. Catapult. 60 feet.
So,
So
Definitely
pretty
close.
close
Not enough.
flying.
not enough to
Very
get to them.
But I can fly if I need to. But
Well, it's the bit. One space is 60, right?
hmm
So we just have to get point blank on it, and then we just launch it south.
Bop.
And then both those meteors are going to collide, and then those two giants in between are going to get squished. Even if it doesn't kill them, it's really going to hurt.
So what
Assuming they-
direction we
look the other way.
arrow the direction that you want to throw the rock? I mean,
Gonna have to ping an arrow
throw an arrow.
There's an arrow. It's directly south.
that way. Yeah.
Would we not be better? That
No,
way?
because we're trying to get rock in a hard place. Because if we just throw an asteroid through the middle, they'll move.
We're trying to squeeze these two.
We're trying to get those two.
Mhm.
Just limit the number we actually have to fight. We don't care. If we disrupt their formation, it'll disrupt a lot, but then they'll just swarm us anyway. So it will effectively do nothing. This one might KO two of them. And we get the element of surprise.
Then we'd probably be better doing it from this side then, so they don't see us. They'll just think the asteroid's moved, and we go that way.
I think they'd notice an asteroid suddenly moving catapult-wise.
Yeah, suddenly like quadrupling in momentum is kind of obvious. Out of
As
nowhere.
well as just one out of the amount that there is.
Also, they're soldiers, so they're not going to be super dumb when it comes to there's an enemy ship there.
They've been encountered like some shit like catapult
Ah,
before.
ah, yeah,
Uh-oh.
they're going to be on guard because ambush. Oh yeah, they've already spotted us.
No, he's just putting that up to worry us.
I don't know. That 3 looks like they've spotted us.
Who can tell? Who can tell? They're not reacting in any way. All right, what were we doing? Were we flying in, teleporting in?
They were teleporting into directly there, like that spot that's next to the arrow, and having Point catapult that meteorite closest directly south as hard as they can.
All right, Point. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Let's see how well you catapult that. Let's see how powerful your spell is.
Come on,
Yeah,
Point.
that'll do.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good. I will add that. That feels sufficient to. You know what? I'll give them a con save based on that. Plus 10, so it'll be a 38 DC. Can they even make that? They have a plus 10.
They can't make it.
I feel like it should just be a 28 DC then.
So what level catapult should I cross off for this?
Probably the highest. You said it was max for the big meteors, didn't he?
Okay.
Yeah, what's your highest level?
5th.
Oh, 5th? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the big ones were 4th or 5th level. So.
Let's see.
On the 5th
There you
gets
go.
the momentum. That was it.
There you go. You KO 2 of them.
Hell yeah!
I feel like I now need to shrink these as they like crush into each other.
Hell yes. That's a good opener, I think.
Oh, I've always wanted to do that.
I mean, it's clapping.
All right, with that, as they suddenly turn or glance to their, I guess their right, since they're going downwards, they notice that an asteroid just fucking shot through the system and crushed 2 of them. And as they all spot you, you all hear a large, strange psionic vibration from the far right off the map.
Giant
And as the
Oh, no,
giant and
heck.
yourself turn to look, you see what can only be described as a great psionic leviathan that looks strangely like a weirdly manipulated Kirby Shrek coming towards the group.
Ah, great.
Oh god damn it! He's using our
Well,
You're
I'll-
creating
Dude
against us.
against me.
Uh,
Look, you've already done this fight before. You need to. This is part 2 of this fight. I gotta make it more interesting. Third enemy. Let's
you know
go.
who put that there in the first
Boy,
place?
can you amplify my voice briefly? Do you have a spell for that?
I
know there's
don't,
a spell.
weirdly.
Did it not? I know there's a spell for it. I can't remember its name. It's
It's one of the
megaphone.
prestidigitational ones, 'cause I don't have them.
Oh, does it have prestidigitation?
It should be thaumaturgy. Lou might have it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
I've got
how much is-
thermatology.
Lou, can you increase my volume for a moment?
Yeah.
Alvina will bellow out in Ignan to all the giants. Truce until we deal with that. We'll deal with our stuff later. You cool with that?
One sec. Give me a persuasion or intimidation check, your choice.
I've got neither. So. Do I get advantage because there's a giant leviathan?
You would, but you also got disadvantage.
one's
You
been
fucking
yelling.
crushed 2 of them.
That's fair.
Maybe you should have just
No.
murdered 2 of them.
God.
Oh shit.
So as you should, as you know, giants are incredibly like hierarchical, loyal creatures, and the fact that you just took out 2 fellow soldiers,
I just crushed the sergeant, didn't I?
they are so pissed at you right now.
Well, shit. I'll
Roll
take the blame
initiative,
on-
everyone.
I'll take the blame on this one point. Not
You
gonna
know
lie.
what? That's fair.
This guy was my idea. I'll give it. I think this one was on mine. Oh wait, I've got to click Alvina.
Well, hopefully
Ah.
it'll attack them before us. They're
They're in
closer.
the way. Hey.
Oh, it's a 7. Okay.
Let's put you
One.
up.
That was appropriately a
Oh.
1. Can't
Yeah.
argue with that.
So just you start yelling out shit. I could be doing. Oh, too late.
God damn it.
Why is it I see one of the new tokens right next to our party?
Because for some reason when I pasted it, it seemed to have updated the new one. I'm not quite sure how or why, considering I've done this 5 seconds ago as well. Yeah,
but now you
that
can
one
just-
doesn't. That one doesn't work. Wait, if I copy the new one and paste it, does it? Oh, that's so strange. I don't know what's
Double
going on there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Roll 20, man. It's
I rolled
fucking
an 8.
wild.
Mystifying concept of
What was I
creating-
doing? I was rolling initiative for the what I'm now calling the Carrick Leviathan.
Carrot Leviathan.
Holy
Well,
fuck, Shrek is fast.
It's Leviathan.
They got +7 on this shit.
Hoo-hoo. I mean, he's big.
Psionic Leviathan. Horrifying. We are literally fighting the equivalent of the giant spaghetti monster guy.
Hmm.
What's his name? Keith or something like that?
Where's that 17? All right. Is that everyone in the initiative order?
I think so.
Who doesn't have a name? Randy.
Should be.
doesn't. Sure, Randy.
I think we've got Zormir this time. Oh no, it's Randy. Okay.
No, they clicked on Randy's token.
Zormir's gone to bed.
Yeah,
And just has not gotten back out.
Zormir saw Alvina do the
That-
mining and just went, "Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm going back to research."
So,
Idiots, man.
Just between like Lou and Alvina succeeding so well, they're like, well,
I need
Fuck
to
it.
start learning how to mine.
Zormir's gonna be locked in reading books on mining law.
Mining efficiently, how to survey or properly.
I really hope Zormir that he figures it out, like gets just good. It's like, right, I've got mining law, right as Alvina gets geomancy.
There's aren't in on this too.
Oh, go across the zone.
Yeah!
We might have to immediately give up a diamond in order to get the Zorn on side.
Bribe.
We've got other gems we can offer the Zorn.
We have a lot of gems. Alvina has a lot of gems.
Yeah, but you could be picky.
Some of them are quite
You could be a
expensive.
fussy eater.
We can try.
We can try. If all else fails, we can throw him at him.
I think you're gonna say if all else we can kill him.
That's if all else
Nope.
else fails, we can kill him.
We've got enough space
That's
for
like
it to go
Plan
with.
Z.
Plan Z. Just kill everyone involved.
Plan A, convince the psychic Leviathan to be on our side.
No, Plan A already has failed. It was convince the giants to truce. That's already failed.
Mm.
That was an epic fail.
It was. It was a critical failure. Oh, someone died.
That would be Neil.
Oh, Neil's gone.
So shit. To be fair, we're
Yeah.
gonna break in 3 minutes
I was
anyway.
about to say, yeah,
Yeah,
Chris,
so-
if you want the warning, 3 minutes.
Yeah, I was just
water thing.
calculating the
Go for your break
distance.
first.
Okay. Second. So I'm gonna put you in here. And then I guess it'll
As a
start.
token for it.
Yeah, because I need to work out how fast its aura wave works. Which is what I might as well just do now because it's gonna be its first move. See how that works.
Can't believe we squashed this corporal and the sergeant of the squad of giants immediately.
250 maybe? Wait, how deep did it? There it was. Oh yeah, 250, that works. Okay, so that's where I'll start. I'll actually put that in the center there.
Actually, very conveniently about the right size as the head that was drawn.
Yeah. Okay. But yes, with that, I'll explain what that actually is when the Leviathan gets to its turn, is able to start doing his psionic. It's a psionic wave that's gonna wash out towards you.
I am very happy we've got these hats on.
Yeah, we are waiting for hats.
Most of us are, apart from
You'll
Zorma
need
and
that. You'll
Lou.
need that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Lou's made of it. So it's
Lou's.
fine. Lou's literally made of the stuff.
Apart from Zormir.
Yeah.
But with that, we'll take our first like 5-10ish minutes break. Because I always end up getting distracted anyway, and never actually coming back within a couple minutes. And after that, we will begin what will hopefully be the final fight against the remaining Iron Giants.
Yeah, possibly a 4-way brawl.
Yes. I look forward to it. Alright, see you in a couple minutes.
In a minute.
Didn't it?
And he's back. And he's gone. What the hell's going on? Either something's needing updated on his end and his Discord's not liking it. Hello?
Hello, I'm back.
Neil's mic was a bit
Neil.
quiet as well for me as well.
I'm back.
Neil? Are you with us?
No,
he's not.
I
Nope.
just didn't disconnect when I got back.
Yep.
Yeah, at least 2 less giants to deal with, though.
Yes.
Even though we can't get them on side, they will probably be forced to also deal with the Leviathan.
Yeah.
So we've got that.
Unless that psychic wave is mind control and it just ends up mind controlling all of them. Chris isn't here to hear that.
Yeah, it entirely could be. To be honest, I think like Astral Leviathan is actually like a stat block, so you might just be using that one. I know it's a stat block.
Yeah.
So,
It's the
you
one
know,
that's
like,
just a massive crab, isn't it?
No, not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking the weird shark squid thing.
Ooh.
What's it called? Astral Dreadnought? I
That
think
might
it's
be the
named.
Yeah.
crab, yeah.
Yeah, because the other one. Which is
Yeah, I was
also
thinking of
very
the
cool.
dreadnought.
Yeah, the Dreadnought. Because there's a Leviathan one as well, which I think is from the book with the hippos with guns in it.
Good for fun.
About on par with each other, to be honest, in danger level, so it should be a good time.
Space whale.
Space whale. Space kraken. I think is pretty much the closer one for it. But it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to this.
The Zorn's probably gonna eat and run. See the thing and go, nope.
Possibly. Depends how determined he is.
Hey, if it's harboring diamonds in its form, then yeah. Oh nom
Hey,
nom.
Hey, hit. I just got a pack of dolly mixes thrown at me.
I've got it. We can get the Zorn on side. We load a cannon with one of the diamonds and fire at the Astral Leviathan.
That's actually not the worst idea I've ever heard. Not kidding. That might work. That genuinely that's a really solid idea. Because we've got a great answer. We'll get the diamond back if we just kill them both.
Yeah. We'll just take the diamonds out of the Zorn's stomach too.
It'll be worse diamond because it'll be crunched up.
Diamond dust.
Yeah, but diamond dust is still useful for
It
us.
is still useful. Yeah, so we've got this. We honestly, I want to know what we can do with Void Leviathan parts. Not gonna lie.
Psychic armor.
You can get some psychic armor. What's your
Like-
armor do, Zormir?
That's how we make our actual spacesuits out of the Leviathan.
Ooh, good shout, actually.
It'd be lightweight as well. Because it'd be made of
Rubbery, probably.
Yeah.
It depends depends on what this thing's skin is like, right?
Yeah,
if
we'll
it's,
find out.
if
when
it's
we start
rubbery,
fighting.
it could be like
What,
it
like-
looks, where it's like Mr. Game and Watch style creature. We don't know yet.
Is Lou said anything else?
Is he even in the chat?
No, I mean in any of the
No.
anywhere.
We might be able to get some upgrades for some gear for y'all as well, which might be a fun one. Ooh, I just thought of something. You think we could upgrade Merida with it?
Possibly, yeah. Have to work
That'd
out
be something.
how the upgrade would work, but yeah.
I was thinking it was it could literally be something like, I don't know if
Range.
it can do it, but it'd be cool, and it seems in theme. Have it be able to like have heat-seeking shots because it's just using like psionic nature to just find mines and things. So it just can like loop through stuff.
Yeah.
That's
I have to
cool.
discuss with Chris that, because currently Merida is 2 magic items and a class feature kind of melded into one thing. So
It just is the way it's increased the rarity of the item, right? That's what we've
Yeah.
been doing with a lot of our other stuff we've been upgrading.
Oh, you can turn it and something that does. What's that one that forces people to dance naturally?
Yeah.
Not dance macabre.
Otto's irresistible dance. I think?
Irresistible
Yes.
dance. Let's say dance macabre is Warhammer magic.
It does that innately.
It's what innately.
Just whenever I play, people start dancing. It becomes incredibly difficult to play anything.
We're not at all planning what we're gonna do with the body parts of the Leviathan after we kill it.
If we kill it.
Jamie's already planned on trying to kill it now.
Like, you go in expecting to have to kill everything, and it's a pleasant surprise when something survives, okay?
And Neil's
We've
having
already-
problems with Discord.
Yes.
Discord.
I mean, that's not his exact words.
Yeah. I'm just being
I put the wrong word in. I put the wrong letter in twice there, but it's close enough.
We'll give him a little minute, a couple minutes.
Or
And
rabbit
then they
it.
can just, and they can just
Rabbit
type in what they need.
It's a robot plus a rabbit plus a frog. Is a rabbit.
Rabbit.
No.
Or is
It's
it
really
robot
good
frog?
At jumping. It's really good at jumping.
Mm.
No, we don't want rabbits, robots, and frogs combining.
So that's gonna be next year's research at LT for me, probably, with how the frog plot line has been going so far.
Oh no, they're researching void frogs.
I know. I'm on the research again.
Are you?
Yep. Because it turns out the Wolves library ticket hadn't been used yet, so they just nabbed it at the end and went, "And put you on there." I went, "Cool. You got verbal contract. It's fine. You're already on the research. Sweet."
You help with flora and fauna, don't you?
Yes.
So you know they now know how to feed the frog once they get it.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm the guy who tells them what the frog is and if it's worked.
Hmm.
I know animal and plant.
Fair enough. I think I'm helping the Ferengi with their
Oh dear.
research.
Oh yeah, you're doing artifacty stuff, aren't you?
Yes.
Rengi.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got Ferengi.
There's Ferengi at LT.
Isn't Star Trek Ferengi?
Yes.
Yes.
This
And
is
they
a
do the
fantasy setting.
voices too.
Look, at one point in the past, there was an Imperial Guard regiment in LT that charged
Wow.
in through a void gate, and another void gate spawned. They went, "That's our ticket home, boys," and charged through, and never seen again. They all retired the characters. Portals. Portals are wild.
But they are fun.
And they're respawning. There's more of them now. It started off with 2 people who went, our last characters died the day they were supposed to do something big. What do we do? Fuck it, Ferengi.
Do something stupid, and it worked well.
And it stuck.
They're sticking to the pet so
very
so
much.
well, and they're good. They're good fun
They're
to
Good fun.
interact with. We just throw anything that we think's gonna mess with people's mind.
We
at the
literally do
Ferengi.
it like if they need to talk to someone or have some mercantile dealings or anything like that. It's like the Ferengi are over there because either they'll die and we don't have to worry about it anymore, or they'll sort it out and we don't have to
Mhm.
worry about it anymore. All in game for purposes of which.
Yeah.
These are not people. Fine. These are characters in a game.
Yes. It's
You also have
stupid.
giant paper mache ear hats.
Yep.
I guarantee, Bob, if you look up on Facebook, you can find a picture of them somewhere and chuck it in the Alterra chat for people to see.
Got them. I think I've got 2 of them on my friends list.
Yeah, that's why I know I have as well. I'm
I-
just not gonna check
I'm
Facebook.
just not logged into my Facebook on my computer. On my phone, maybe, but
Just do that at some point. Just send a picture of them.
well, at some point.
And I believe they are still recruiting more people. Also, my character might accidentally be the progenitor of their race. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, when a dragon sleeps with everything and has
Look,
children everywhere, vampire children.
No, they're a grandkid. The vampire is
Grandkid.
not a kid. The vampire is a grandkid. It's called
So-
One Worrying Evening that involved a, what was it, goblin and a beastkin or something like that? Goblin and a rat folk or something like that? I can't remember. It was a very late night chat
Oh,
where most
Sounds-
people apart from me were drunk and I was hyper.
so I'm seeing the vampire being a grandkid. Just, I'm not so low as to sleep with a vampire. My kids, on the other hand.
He doesn't know about half his children. They're out there wandering somewhere.
Look, it became a bit when one new player went, literally on like the second day of event, would you mind being my dad? And I have to respond of, sure? I don't know how to respond to this. It's more...
Yeah.
And it became a whole thing. It became an actual plot line. Oh,
So,
speak!
Neil, some form of response?
Give him a minute. Come on, Neil.
You can do it. Come on.
Change your microphone setting. It might fix it. If you can hear us.
Can you hear us? Tap. Tap and chat.
Type in chat if you can
You
hear
may
us.
never know. Where is Neil in the initiative? Oh, it's okay. They're all the way down at 4.
It's fine. They're last in initiative.
Fine, their last initiative. We can
We'll get there.
we just do a couple of turns while we wait for Neil to. They can listen. That's what matters.
Hopefully they
At least for now, until he gets 4.
We hope they can listen.
It's true.
Could I have had my gun charged up, by the way?
Your gun charged up. What charges your gun?
Fine.
Time and action.
Then yes. You were preparing to teleport, and you did a couple rounds before you actually teleported. That's fine. While the rest of the party were working out exactly the nuance of that plan.
Logistics.
I just realized it's not even roll 20 anymore.
Okay.
There's a good chance they can't hear us.
Yeah.
I mean, he's watching streams, so you should be able to.
You can figure it out. So it turns out Lou's internet's completely cut.
Completely cut. All right. Fuck you. What would you like to do? You got top of the initiative order for the Kirik Leviathan axe.
Yeah. Look, Fucky's not got much range. I think his highest range is about 120.
Got a firebolt.
I do have a fireball, which is 150, but even still, everyone's out of range.
Still got the cannons.
We do have guns.
We do have cannons, yes.
We have cannons.
I'll be heading down to man the bottom cannon.
Yeah, so Fucky will jump onto the front cannon. Swivel it around.
Ooh, the front cannon.
I do love that we do have all 3 levels of proficiency on the cannons. We have an expertise in point, we have proficient in Alvina, and we have half proficient in point. Sorted!
And yeah, let's fire at this this one here.
The one in
You also do have 2 radiant rays as well.
Do we?
We want to save them if we get a few of them. We've got the giant giga lasers that we got.
Mhm.
They're kind of short range. We've not used them yet because.
You also have a celestial cannon.
That one we want to save for when we get a few of them into like an area.
Hmm.
Or maybe
Or
shoot a
maybe-
Leviathan with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
That would be a bad idea.
So proficiency is rounded down for Jack of all trades, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
2 for you, I think.
Yeah, so it'd be +2 for this D20. For an 8.
Ooh, unfortunately, an 8 does not hit.
Let's give a bardic inspo to someone who's got range. Who's going to do
I've
like a
got-
range attack?
I've got some range. I also might fire myself over to this asteroid and go and punch this guy.
Yeah, let's give it to D10 to Alvina then.
Thank you. Like, it
Yeah,
will
that'd
definitely
make
come
it,
in
right?
handy at some point during the fight. I don't know when, but it will definitely come in handy.
That's fair. All right, is the Kirik Leviathan's turn then, as it sees all of these morsels of goodiness. Look at all the sentience, these thoughts, these ideas. Oh, for a psionic creature, yum 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 yum. Going to consume all of your ideas. And yeah, you watch as this large it's got like a little bit of a short, snaky body, more like a sausage dog.
The Wiener Leviathan!
That's got and it's all pink and it's got these little curvy limbs instead of dog paws. And its
You're
face
making me want to
is
adopt it.
you can try if you want. And its face is that of a pinky greenish ogre. As it opens its mouth, and you see what can only be described as a tidal wave of bad breath coming towards you.
That's always a bad sign when you can see the bad breath, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go here, and we'll pop this out. Well, let's do this over here. Actually, let's do this over here. Pop this over here, and let's see. It starts 100 feet away from him. Oh, wait, no, that's 1, 2. I can't do my maths. And let's go ahead and add in the bad breath as a wave of bad breath. I want it to be green.
So, by the way, I've completely forgotten what one of the abilities on my sheet is. Well, it's one of the things I've got in a checkbox. The fuck is alacrity? Who's got that?
Oh, alacrity. They give you a D8 plus D8 to your initiative.
Yeah. Who has
Yeah,
that?
I gave you that.
Okay. So I've not got it
I
at the
do.
moment, basically, on.
No.
Cool. I was literally like, I just saw it and went, I don't remember what this is.
You can also move 120 feet towards the party, so let's do that as well. There we go.
I know
Well,
pieces of him are
what?
going away.
Well, that's just the life of a psionic creature, He's so nebulously a concept. But that's going to be the Carrick Leviathan, as that gaseous psionic wave, the idea of Shrek's breath, distills out towards all of you. Randy, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
My brain's immediately going towards the weird rip-off Slenderman game that's got Shrek in, where it's like really slowed down Smash Mouth.
Body.
Yeah, that. It gets louder and speeds up the closer he gets to you.
Oh,
It's 60 feet out, so it's just outside
He's here.
the ship. Yep. Probably next to this rock here.
Let's give what color's your draconic spirit?
Okay, what type of dragon are you going?
Preferably
think
something that stands out against all the other colors in the map.
He'll be thingied against fire, I guess.
Thingied against fire.
Oh,
Yes,
make it gold dragon. Make it gold dragon.
Gold dragon.
Oh,
I mean,
yellow
it's
for
literally
now.
the same. It's just the enemies are red. I prefer red dragons, but gold is the other fire dragon. So.
Well, either that or it's just the spiritual aura gives off a slightly yellowish tint
Yeah.
for the sake of visuality on the map.
Yeah.
But yes, that was your action. Anything else?
It's looking blue for me as well.
Okay, thank God.
Oh,
I thought
you
you
want
said-
me- Do you want me to steer the ship away?
Yes,
from
100%
this?
blue.
You want me to steer the ship away or toward?
Wait a second. Why the fuck is that blue on your screens?
Is it
It's yellow on mine.
Okay. I literally looked at it. Have I literally had a brief moment of Chris is saying it's yellow. It's blue.
What the hell shenanigans is this, Rotoetti?
Mind games,
Now
man.
they're different colors.
What's different color? The auras.
The dragon, the blue
So the dragon that's immediately
is
to the right of our ship.
yellow is yellow on Chris's
Yes.
screen.
All right, yeah, that's blue.
Yeah, because the new tokens are using
Blue.
different colors.
Black and gold.
Like this guy up here is a light blue for me.
Yeah, he's
Like a
he's
cyan.
like teal. He's like
Like a
teal.
turquoise.
Yeah,
Because it's diamond, which makes sense. It's like Minecraft diamond color.
yeah.
This guy is straight up dark blue, like
Yeah.
blue dragon blue.
For those who want to know what I see, this is what I see, by the way.
So chromatic dragon.
Ah.
Am I the... Because I'm one of the few people who doesn't have this update, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
It's
Man,
blue
you
for me as
fuckers are
well.
seeing entirely different colors than me.
It's a blue color for me as well.
Wait a minute, I've just. Oh yeah. What does is you know the aura of the bad breath? Is that more green than it is on the stream for you, Chris?
No, that all looks the same.
Okay, it's just the dragon.
It's only these new icons.
That one might be a night mode thing. How do you turn off night mode?
Top it's the.
Oh,
gears.
I had night mode already turned off, so yeah, that is just blue.
It's only the icons that are being affected. Wait, if I turn this icon up here yellow, does it also...
No,
No,
that was
that
yellow.
one's yellow. That one's yellow.
What the fuck, man?
I replaced it with that one. That one worked, evidently. What dark magic is this?
Well, here we go. Apparently this is the dragon now.
I was gonna say, why didn't you change color of it against something else and then to something else?
Don't worry, it's
Oh,
done
there we
now.
go.
We fixed it now.
Yeah, it's not like I was using... I wasn't using the token for anything, so
It's
this
just
works.
a random meteor in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah, because it was the mirror that was like coming in at you. I just copy and pasted. Anyway, Randy, was there anything else you wanted to do?
I was asking which way they want me to steer the ship into the fight or away from this fight.
Charge!
I'll steer the ship that way then.
Just gonna move it on your turn since you're piling it.
Commanding the dragon to go with us.
There you go.
Because the dragon goes immediately after you, but you might as well keep it on the same turn. Instead of giving it a new initiative.
Oh yeah, it works on your turn. As the ship charges forward, I guess you can move the dragon because it does have speed. If you want to move it a little bit ahead of yourself, it flies at what, 60? You could have it dash. Each square is 60. You can send the dragon out 2 squares or a square. What's its range on its like breath attack?
This breath attack's negligible right now because it's a
30.
fire.
So,
Yeah. That doesn't matter
It's a
there.
30-foot cone and it's negligible to now considering it's fire.
I mean, you might be able to turn off two suits of armor
Yeah.
if you get them close enough together. That's about all it's really going to do.
2d6 fire damage.
It's more than that, I'm assuming, isn't it? Doesn't it go up with spell level?
I mean, currently you're like 180 away from anyone, so you first have to dash somewhere. And or stay with the ship. Where'd you like to do?
Fly speed is 60.
It can move 120 with a dash. It's not getting anywhere that's not... It's not going to get to attack anything this turn either way.
It'll stick with the ship for now and be ready to attack.
Alvina, your turn.
Okay. Well, Alvina's going to get angry. And, yeah. And... Yeah, I've still got the headband on. Point! Shoot me at that one!
I'm muted. Okay.
Get in the cannon and fire me over here.
Now, who's actually doing the firing? Is it the point, and is the point using an action to fire you,
I
or
will
are you
use my
using?
next action to fire Alvina.
Yeah, or is Alvina firing technically using their action to get fired?
Alvina's asking point to shoot her.
Okay, then weirdly enough, I'm just gonna take. I assume you're just going straight towards this giant.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like if I can land on the meteor, sweet. But otherwise, get the giant is the big thing. Oh.
Yeah, it's because the giants go between the two of you, so I'm gonna have like this giant like preparing himself as suddenly you're flying towards him,
Yeah, bam!
and basically just do all 3 of your turns simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah, this giant, this unfortunately because this giant is between the two of you and we're switching orders around and all going simultaneously, he is going to see you coming and prepare himself. And he's going to kind of fight back against you, but Alvina, since you are technically higher in the initial order, even with the moving around, go ahead and make your first attack, and I'm just gonna have you like go back and forth attacking
Yeah.
as
Okay.
you
By the
kind
way,
of duke it out.
the swords I have out at the moment are the Amethyst Dragon Blade and the Radiant Chainsaw again.
Okay.
25.
25 does hit, yes.
Cool for 25 damage.
25 damage takes it.
Second
And
attack.
they're going to make an attack in between your two attacks.
Ooh, fun.
Were you recklessing the first one?
Yes, I was.
Then they're going to come in with their plus 11 to hit fist as they heat up their kind of the armor around their fist, kind of give it a little extra padding. That is a 29 to hit.
That hits me on the dice.
And they are going to do this will be mixed. One
I think I
second.
might be resistant to both. Because it's fire, right?
Oh, it's fire, so it wouldn't actually matter. Yeah.
I'm resistant to both, so yeah.
Okay. Then that's just 86 plus the 7. This will be a mix of fire and bludgeoning for 43 damage.
It halved down to 21.
All right, and then go ahead and make your second attack.
Okay, I have. It is a 28.
Yep, that hits.
For 23 damage.
All right, 1 second. Was that 23 damage?
Great, yeah. 17
23.
force.
Takes it. They're going to come in with their second punch as you're duking it up. I'm just going to roll the 2d20s. It's plus 11, 26 to hit.
Hits.
And again, mixed damage here. They're going to come in for 40 mixed as they come in and punch you.
Down 20.
And any bonus actions on your end?
I raged. So, already
Yep. That's fine, and they only get the 2 attacks. So yeah, that's their 2 fists as they're just like bracing themselves against this asteroid they were hauling. As you come flying in, and the two of you are just duking it out in space. But that was Alvina, and we'll come back to the point in a second for any bonus actions or anything. But the rest of the Iron Giants are going to maneuver around their asteroid. They still want to take you out. I'm a little
Welcome back
cautious.
again,
Let's have this guy kind of start moving this asteroid a little bit around so we can start throwing it at you. We'll have these two kind of duck onto the other side. We'll have these ones actually continue onwards for now. Down 2. This guy's over here. That one's busy. This guy apparently lost his asteroid somehow. And this guy's also going to go here. Okay. They're going to use their turns to begin effectively preparing these asteroids for deployment. They're just going to shoot you with fucking asteroids. Let's go. And then I guess this guy's just going to come in and I guess distract you as he flies towards you and dashes. But that's going to be his turn just to dash this turn. And that's all of them. Point any bonus actions or anything you want to use, assuming your action was firing Alvina.
Yes, so I'm gonna try something.
Yeah.
You know how when you think you're trying to transmit your thoughts at someone,
Yeah.
without actually being psychic.
Yeah.
I'm doing that at Leviathan, but it's just the Kirby gourmet race music.
I see.
Just trying to get it on side with music.
That went into Tetris a bit there.
We will see how that goes when it gets a little bit closer to start picking up these vibes, but you do so.
Just sending it good vibes.
Just good vibes. Gwent, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so we've got one guy there. So I think what's best is just to summon Celestial right in front of this guy. It's not pinging. Right in front of the guy in front. That guy.
For distance. 90 feet.
Okay.
That's quite good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Spells have a bit longer range usually. actually.
Yeah, I've got 90 foot to cast it, and then it can fly 40 foot, so it should be okay.
Be orange celestial.
We get all the colours of the rainbow in this game.
What's the celestial look like? What is this summon celestial?
I want it to look like an old lady centaur.
It's your
Oh,
nan.
hang on. Oh.
It's a nana.
Yeah, it's your nan.
Yeah, nan. Yep, he was already within 60 feet of the ship, so you can summon the celestial right next to him, and I'm assuming it just takes its turn right after you.
Yes, it.
Then go ahead and
Yes.
make your attacks or your spells or anything or whatever you're doing. I assume you're not healing, like touching them.
I'm assuming you summoned the mace.
No, it's gonna weapon attacks. It's just my spell modifier, which it ain't great, but I just got to actually do it.
Actually, isn't it pretty good
Just
because you got the focus?
Maybe
and
this
stuff now?
basically. Like, so
That's pretty good.
15.
15, unfortunately, does not hit their plate armor. Alrighty then. So he is being momentarily. Does your celestial have hit points?
Yeah, I think it was the same as the dragon.
Yes, it's 40.
Okay, so they are
So it's 50 hit points.
Yeah, but they are effectively corporeal, so that will change their strategy. Because there's no point trying to hit something that you can't actually touch. But the fact they have hit points suggests they are at least corporeal enough to punch. And that's what matters in a game of D&D.
I believe mine's got 6 now.
Gwent, anything else for your turn there?
Nope, that'd be it.
Oh, damn.
The Zorn bites the rock.
That was a delicious meal for the Zorn. What's his speed?
Blue.
Oh, it's because it's one of those weird ones where I think it's like, yeah, there's a 1 and a 6 in it.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
better.
with, like fireballs and stuff.
Ah. I'm
Interesting.
saying blue, summoned blue. Welcome back.
Any better, Neil?
I'll take that as a no.
Yes.
Yes!
Way! In time for his turn.
Which it is now Lou's turn. Lou, how much of the past round have you been managed to keep up on /here?
I've been listening, but I've got to open up Roll20 and everything.
That is fair.
That's fair. What would you like to do if it was your turn? You were it. Well, if it is your turn, if you were in Roll20.
We got one guy who's like 60 in front of us, and the other ones are on asteroids. Down here.
Do you have any spells that are 60-foot range?
Which everything.
Yeah.
60 foot range.
What would you like to attack the guy who is 60 feet away with?
Let's cast Fireball.
He's gonna deactivate
Just turn
armor
off his
again.
armor again!
Armor deactivation, Lou.
He does have advantage because he's still in space, so he has thrusters. What was his dex again? +3. That is a 12. Go ahead and roll. Once you're in, roll damage, and we'll see if that's enough to actually take them out. Because their DC is set by how much fire damage you do. While you were waiting for Lou to actually come in, fuck you. Assume this front guy may be preoccupied. What would you like to do?
Okay. So they're all within a nice range now. Or at
There's
least,
a couple of them at least.
yeah. So this one here, I'm gonna try a new spell on.
He's the
This
one
is
who's
the-
next to Lou.
Yeah, this is the one that I was mentioning. The one in front may be deactivated depending on how high Lou rolls. You can still attack them. They just might be deactivated.
Okay then. What about is this Alvina? Yeah, let's
Who is that?
this one's not engaged and this one's not engaged.
Yeah, but they're also
ones that
behind
have-
asteroids, so I might not be able to see them.
And that's the other one.
That one's definitely in line of sight, and it's which one? I'd say about 120. Yeah, 120.
Yep, 120. So that's perfectly in range for this spell. It is my Relothin's Psychic Lance.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's see if this hits. What did it... Oh, it's an intelligence save. So
Save, apparently.
I thought it was an attack.
Then apparently it's an intelligence save, to which they do not have a modifier. That is a 9. They fail.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So they take 27 psychic damage and are incapacitated.
Are incapacitated. They get a save at the end of the turn or anything?
It's until the start of my next turn, I believe.
Okay, start off your next turn.
And
Nice.
Let's give Lou a D10 as well.
Hell
D&D Beyond's just loaded.
Cool.
Yay.
yeah. Yeah, but can
So, you want Fireball?
Yes, go ahead and roll damage.
he maxes damage in nat ones, and it's another just down giant.
No, they've already rolled the Oh no, I guess that was the deck save. Yeah, they've not actually rolled the con yet. They failed. Yeah, so
Yeah, Lou's got
yeah, I assume it's higher than 13. It should be.
it's definitely
You are predominantly a spellcaster.
I think
Um,
I think it's 18 or 19. It's around there.
I'll do the Carrick Leviathan while we're waiting. Let's go ahead and just have
Uh,
that.
Should be coming through.
Yeah, it should be the same DC as me, 19.
What?
I can't remember if they got a +4 or +5 charisma. That's what I can remember.
33.
33 fire damage.
All right, so DC 16. Their con was decent. They had a plus 10 con.
18.
Oh, no, they already failed the thing. This is for their fire check. They do succeed on the lock check, but they will not take the fire damage because they are immune.
Oh no, don't they have? Didn't they have disadvantage on the con save because they're superheated? Or am I misremembering that?
You misremember in that. They have disadvantage on the cold version.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around because they're heating their armor. I thought they had advantage on the cold version, disadvantage on the heat version.
Oh, you know what? You might actually have a point.
That's what I thought I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm forgetting which combat this was.
There we go.
Every time.
Lou, you know this armor.
Lou, how do you keep doing this?
Lou's just got the on-off.
Feel the burn.
So, we thought Zormir created this armor. Turns out Lou just put the idea in Zormir's head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was in,
just,
the
With a
diagram was
full
in one of
warlock.
Lou's pamphlets.
Lou's just found the
Make it
on-off
weak
switch.
to me.
When I was full Warlock, I got into Zormir's head.
You guys think that Lou's transitioned from Warlock to Sorcerer, but that's all a ploy.
That's the
They are
long-
still fully in control of this campaign.
the
You know
long-
what makes that more
So,
plausible?
because we put
My background charlatan.
Yeah, he's lying. The entire...
I was gonna say, because we built Lou out of mostly Emberlock.
Yeah,
He now knows how its
he's
weakness.
Emberlock and Twisted Silver like mixed together.
He knows its weakness now.
He's been testing on his own body. He just seizes up occasionally.
I know how to shut this down.
All right,
You ever
Randy, it's
noticed,
your.
a low portion of oil in the lab. Gotta get those joints moving again.
The dragon will move to this side of where the rock is. It's just gonna start attacking the rock to knock it back.
Okay.
Get
Good
my
base.
side.
Basically, he's going to try and fling this rock towards this fire giant and knock it back the way.
That one.
Oh.
The ping wasn't coming through, so well, it's not on my end.
Try to make your attacks.
Okay. I believe it uses my spell.
It's spell DC.
Well, you're doing that. Alvina, I assume you're going to continue pummeling this giant.
Yeah, this incapacitated giant, which just get incapacitated, just give me advantage to hit him. I think it does.
Oh, you're going to go for the one that's just floating in space rather than one you're engaged with?
No, he's also incapacitated.
Oh, yeah, because he got lanced.
He got mental lanced.
Oh, incapacitated. Because
Can't remember.
incapacitated by itself doesn't actually give anything. It's normally a byproduct of stuff that gives things. Because I think it just stops him taking actions or reactions, so it doesn't actually do anything, interestingly.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
You know, because it's like it's normally
Yeah.
stunned or restrained or paralyzed
Yeah,
that actually does the thing.
This one doesn't give it. Fair enough.
So yeah, he just
right,
misses
though.
his turn.
Yeah. Cool. I will just wail into him then. I will still reckless. 'Cause...
First two attacks for the dragon hit the rock. Roll for damage. Yeah, 28 hits. Was that 24? He is bloodied.
24. 31 damage.
31. He's looking pretty bad.
And.
Not looking that bad. It's not looking that bad if this was a normal encounter.
You know what? I'll Bardic Inspo that one. Where's my Bardic Inspo to mark it off?
Where's this dragon damage?
Just finding
Oh, I
out how
think I
much it
still
was.
missed by one. I missed by one, don't I, Chris? Against the giant. That's a
No, no,
19.
He's got an 18.
Oh yes! I think I had 20 for some reason. Hell yeah! And that is then 14 slashing and 12 radiant.
14 and 12. He is just up. There is like he is rockying this. There, you can see the armor's come away from his face now as he's trying to concentrate on where you're hitting your blows in. There's blood and bruises everywhere.
I'm standing on his shoulders, just bam, 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 bam.
This 10-foot giant. He's gonna get one last swing at you. He is incapacitated. He can't even do anything. I forgot about this. He just misses his turn. How much damage is this rock taking from the dragon there, Zormia?
Will I do the fire breath as well?
No,
Can you do the fire breath and the 3 attacks?
You get 3 attacks or the breath, I believe.
Dragon makes number of rend equal to half the spell modifiers
Oh, and he
overrun
uses
it
breath
down
weapon.
and the breath weapon.
Okay.
Well, you tell me there, Bob. It's your stats. I'm not
Oh,
reading this
no.
thing.
Oof.
That's 5 fire damage on the
5 fire damage onto the 3d6
14.
plus 30 damage.
14 and 12. Is it?
It is plus 10.
Okay, so 20 was that 26, 31. As you do a massive chunk of, you do a third of the damage to this rock and manage to push it back a little bit, as well as you can start to see it's beginning to crack. Fortunately, I can't make the rocks any smaller. The rest of the giants, this giant's gonna have to. You can actually start pulling it back away. He's got 2. You can dash move. Yeah, it's dash move here. Because you actually are destroying the rock. But the rest of them.
He's running away with his rock.
He's running away with his rock. They are going to shoot their rocks forward. Let's add a little comet trail here.
That's very appropriate for this, isn't it?
Really is. Whee! They're gonna start shooting these things forward. As you have 4 flaming rocks incoming. These guys were wanting to move a little bit to the left by 2. And then we'll have them go and gather more rocks. In a little bit, I need this guy up here. Who's going to move his rock, and he's actually going to share his rock with this guy who no longer has one.
Oh.
Because the bigger ones take twice as long to fire. Does this guy wait another round to get the speed up, or does he just fire it and do a nice big slow? No, he's gonna like push a little bit forward, but he is still going to continue charging it effectively. Okay. That's incapacitated. They've all fired their rocks. The rocks will go on the start of the giant's turn. The point. It is your turn. What would you like to do? There are 4 incoming burning rocks.
Do we have a way to deal with these guys? Because I think I can deal with one.
You can either destroy them, you can maneuver the ship out of the way, and potentially have advantage on any saves for anyone that's like passing close by.
You can catapult the incapacitated giant into them.
You can fire the cannon.
I'm on a cannon. I was just going to shoot them.
Fire the cannon back at them.
Yeah, I'm sure if there is a way that I can shoot them so that the impact of one will knock into the others, or at least one of the others, I will do that.
Give me an intelligence check.
Geometry roll.
Yeah, give me a geometry roll to see how good your trig is.
That's a save. So, sorry. Subtract 5 from that because I have proficiency.
13.
13. It's hard to tell. They're actually quite small and fast, and
Could have flashed it.
you're actually not sure if you could even just knock it off, like even one off course with just the equipment that you have.
Okay.
Cannonballs, unfortunately, are more likely just to go through the rock or break the rock into several pieces than to actually knock it off course because they don't have the same mass.
Need a rubber cannonball.
Okay, in that case, I will yell up evasive maneuvers and then fire at one of the giants instead.
All right. You want Alvina's one, or are you going for one of the ones that are slightly further out?
I'll go for
Shoot
one that's
mine.
slightly further out.
Oh,
You sure?
If you shoot my one, then it frees me up potentially to move.
Yeah,
next
okay, I'll
turn
shoot
without
Alvina's.
making an attack, so.
All right, go for it. As a fireball just shoots past Alvina's head.
Fucking cannon.
Yep.
Take his head off.
But it's expertise, so it's plus 10. 28 to hit.
28 definitely hits the giant. I would say roll for damage, but he's got like 6 health left, so I'm pretty sure you guarantee kill him, maybe?
Yeah.
What are the actual damage these things
Just
do?
dunk.
It's like
8d6?
10. It's like 8d6 or 10.
Yeah, literally cannot fail.
Okay, just woof, it's
If you
gone.
roll 1 on all of them, you still do 8 damage.
I keep thinking just friendly songs at the Leviathan.
I can see
friend-
clearly now. the
No,
rain.
I'm just
God.
I'm mixing some
He's
things
got
from the
the
Shrek
whole
soundtrack into my
world
Kirby
in
background.
his
I think I'm a Believer is now mixed in
I'm
with
a
Gourmet Race.
believer.
Yes.
I wouldn't eat them if I tried.
Too
Alvina,
spicy.
as you turn around, you notice that one of the asteroids that is in the psionic breath attack has begun to erode away.
Ooh.
That's a bad sign.
Mm,
What? It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, can I get my Celestial first to grab this guy and position him in the way of one of these?
He'll
That's
take
like
one
a
of your
bump.
attacks, but yes, give me an intelligence or wisdom acrobatics check.
It has stats, so.
It does have stats, so God, intelligence is 0.
Is wisdom
Acrobatics is yeah, okay. Oh yeah, checks out.
You attempt to. Unfortunately, the Celestial is used to hitting things and not trying to dodgeball things.
Over.
You put it
Okay,
you put it
well-
in roughly the right direction, but unfortunately does not look like it'll be a collision course.
Well, with the second attack, then I would like to just it to get frustrated and just to hook it at him. Just throw it. Throw the giant at the rock in frustration.
Okay.
You know what? It's still a
enough.
projectile. It's fine.
It might be a bit higher than that actually, because I'm assuming strength to throw him at it. He's got +1.
Nah, it's more just aiming it.
Okay.
Like if you aren't gonna hit it in the first place, it doesn't matter how strong you are if the angle's wrong.
It's gonna hit something eventually, so it's
Gonna hit
fine.
something eventually. Gwen, is that that was your celestial?
Yep.
What are you doing for your turn?
And everybody's a little bit hidden, but do I think I can get a bead on that guy? Actually, have
You've still got the other guns as well on the ship that you could use.
Yeah, I'll probably give them 3/4 cover since they're behind asteroids, but you can get a line of sight for anything you want.
The cannons are all manned. I think the lights are a little too short range.
no, I can hit it with
Yeah,
my
300.
cannon, so I need him to do a deck save for a fire jet because I'm trying to turn him off as well. I'm trying to do a loop.
Okay. Yeah, because they still be able to
Lead
take
by
that clear
example.
color. +3 to this, so 15.
Oh, it's a DC 15 as well.
Oh,
Unfortunately, they succeed as they manage to just kind of pull themselves to the right behind the asteroid to avoid the full brunt of the attack.
That one's actually in range for the radiant cannon.
Oh, is he?
300. 0 to 300 for the radiant.
I mean, Gwent's a flat It's a flat D20 on Gwent.
Yeah, there's.
Fortunately, the power drops off quite quickly when it comes to lasers compared to the cannonballs. But go ahead and roll your fire damage. They still might roll a 1.
We can
So let's
only.
say see if you can get high enough damage output. So they'll
28.
take half of this because they succeeded for 14, which means they would need a DC, just a DC 10, which I believe they do a +10 to, so they automatically succeed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Worth a punt.
They did roll a 1, so.
I just want to see if they'd roll a 1. Unfortunately, this is a save and non-attack roll, but that's
that
fucking
should
hilarious.
fail.
If
It's a 1.
If you literally rolled.
Well, it depends, Lou. When you're rolling a save, even with a +10 modifier, do you still want me to fail you when you roll a 1?
Yes.
Actually, wait a
Yeah, it
minute.
would
I've
be
just realised
fair.
something. I've just realised something.
Yeah.
What's the range on Bend Look?
Like 60 feet.
It's 60. Damn.
It's too far.
Oh, it's not. Ben Look is line of sight.
You sure?
Really?
Read it.
I'm
Read it
just
off the.
looking
Read
it
it off the
up.
site. I'll post it in chat. This is
Yeah, but
apparent-
the site has a bad habit of not showing everything.
That's very true. Actually, one moment. Yeah, 5th edition wiki says it is. One moment.
No, it looks like it doesn't actually.
Because he could roll anything, and if he basically if the Ben Look rolls a 2, the guy fails.
That's fair.
So you can if you want to.
So if you want to spend 2 sorcery points, you can attempt to roll a bend luck to reduce it from their roll.
If
You need a 2 or higher.
on a d4, so it's basically 50.
Yes, I'll spend sorcery points.
Roll that d4, Lou. You need a 2 or higher to disable another giant that you weren't actually fireballing.
Come on, Lou.
Because somehow these giants keep...
Hey.
How are you doing this,
Come
Lou?
on.
He can't keep getting away with it.
How do you keep doing this?
Here.
Lou is the
When you're
assassiner of
hot.
these giants.
No, it's on off switch.
I give
Apparently.
Lou double thumbs up, like, cheers.
Oh my god.
I can't believe that.
I can't believe this either.
He's got a broken rock. His armor's been turned off. He's not doing well.
Really not. Gwen, anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it. Thank you.
Alright, you know what? Everyone gets inspiration for that, 'cause that was a good little team effort you did there.
Hell yeah.
And also because the DM needs like a minute, just
It's
the
fine.
sheer coincidence is so so astounding to me.
Do we need to take the minute break now because we are coming up on?
It's only
I mean,
I
it's
feel
only
like-
4 minutes away.
I feel like we should, just out of honor of how much these guys keep rolling a 1 on the same check.
Which they're really good at.
They have a +10.
They had a +10 on a DC 10 check and still failed because Lou.
So yeah, we're gonna take our
say so.
next little break there. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Oh god,
Holy shit.
it's too good. That's too good.
This is brilliant.
How far is this each square?
60.
Yeah, each square 60.
Mm-hmm. I believe when you use a measuring tool, it shows you.
I wasn't sure if it was accurate.
Yeah, it is actually 60. It's 60 feet with a grain of salt for certain things, as an Alvina isn't 60 feet tall.
Yeah.
A lot of teamwork in this session. It's going well.
The past 2 weeks has been teamwork.
It really has. Lou has been MVP so hard in the past couple of sessions.
Yeah, including the one where you weren't here.
Yeah.
No.
The off switch is located here. How do you know that? I keep on turning myself off by accident when trying to alter my horns.
Yeah, I cast Firebolt on myself and paralyze my head.
You wonder why my room has so many scorch marks.
I found it's a good way to start level have
I
my
keep using
meditation.
mending on my room. It's like, I didn't do that. See? You can't prove it.
I love the concept. I just love the concept because I think we already established that Alvina occasionally punches in her sleep. At least at one occasion, Alvina's punched clean through the wall and firebolted Lou. I'm pretty sure in her sleep.
That's how he found out about the off switch, because he was just sitting there, saw it, and go,
Paralyzed.
Yeah.
Meditation.
Oh dear.
Alvina is accidentally Lou's sleep paralysis demon.
Well, I mean, it used to be Randy, so.
It might still be Randy.
Randy
we don't
tagged
know
out. He got caught.
that. He did get caught. Oh.
Randy's probably protected now from it, and also having problems with all the different voices in his head now.
Still at least one of his personalities wants to kill Lou.
So if Control is trying to take over, just goes, God, how many of there are you in here?
The one he was controlling is now deeper down the chain. That one-
Unfortunately, Control's commands are being blotted out by the song of Yar har fiddle-dee-dee being a pirate. Just whenever the captain's brain goes past.
It's the woodsman. He was controlling the woodsman, that's why it was an axe.
I thought it was the woodsman because he just had an axe, like there was a spare on board.
The
I don't know
woodcutter.
where we got it.
Woodcutter is basically personality is just like it just saw Lou as a tree at that point.
I love the concept as well that Randy's not proficient with axes.
No,
A bit-
he's not perfect.
At least not great axes. At least not great axes.
You've made him worse because he's got each personality now has to have a alignment of their own.
Oh, the Prospector is definitely chaotic neutral, by the way.
Oh, God.
Yeehaw!
Gold!
I found gold and I got me some dynamite as well. I stole it from that guy over there. Hey, where'd it go?
If anyone's seen the really old Jesse Cox skit about the old miner man, the Prospector, that's the voice I'm imagining. Exactly that voice.
And I'd love to see it as the prospector steals the dynamite off of fuck you and is like ecstatic he's got it, and then it just disappears from his
Oh
hand.
yeah, shit, he's got grenades.
He's like, ah. Oh, yeah, I can get.
I have
I'm gonna
just
get a lot of
realised
gold
that,
with this one. Where'd it go?
might be the only way to kill fuck you. Steal one of the grenades, pull the pin, throw it, and it gets teleported back to fuck you. Because it can't be stolen.
I mean, you'd have to pull the pin as you steal it.
Yeah, it's definitely doable, right?
Would the pin still be stolen? Or
No,
would
Yeah,
that
but
one
the
would
pin
also-
would
No,
go
the pin
back
would go
in.
back.
The pin would also
Yeah.
appear just in fuck you's pocket,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not in the grenade anymore.
It appears on his finger going, that's not good.
And the bad side.
Yeah, all they really need to do is steal the pin.
Yeah.
But I think if there was a prospector, he'd probably try to steal your grenade and use it to blow up to mine more gold. Oh god. There probably is one personality brewing now because of it, because you're finding diamonds.
Yeah.
And fuck,
It's
he's
just
got that
a
bandolier.
Tobuscus. It's just Tobuscus. That's just what the personality is. Man, the diamond.
You take a 1 pen out of that bandolier that fuck you's got.
Boom, 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 boom.
We need to make the custom advancement to that item, which is just a piece of string attached to every pin, so fuck you can just like pull them all at once if they want to. One action.
You assume that fuck you hasn't already tied bits of string to them.
Entirely possible. I'd believe it. In case of emergency. What emergency? You never know. That's why it's
It's
in
not-
case of emergency.
Not in case of emergency, it's just because he wants to prove that he's immortal and he's gonna blow someone up.
So not
Come on, then!
in case of emergency. What emergency? In case I want to cause an emergency.
In case he wants to.
Oh, it's just in case of boredom.
Yeah.
That boredom is an emergency.
Yeah.
What's the emergency? If I get a sudden urge to just do it.
It counts.
Yep.
I've just realised the only way we might get. But actually, no. There's two ways we get fuck you to turn back to neutral in alignment. The first one is we get the Talisman of Valiant Good. Because they'll want both.
No.
He's just constantly in pain. Ow!
I can just turn him back if he agrees. It's like a second level spell.
No, that's why we've got
He
to
just
have.
has to agree.
That's why we've got to have a reason for him to agree, like a different.
Some kind of treasure, you can only touch it if you're good.
Mm-hmm.
And the other bit would be if fuck yous when the amulet inevitably runs out of insta-give charges.
Yeah.
I don't want this anymore.
Which I love the concept that in theory I guess that would work against the Celestials. Right? Because to their perspective they're probably good at least.
Yeah.
So they probably are good alignment. In the same way that the Primordials, despite actually being quite reasonable, are chaotic evil. Yeah. I can't believe that worked again, right?
We're just gonna have to give him a Lou at some point the on-off switch for all Fire Giant's armor.
I just get it at this rate. Might not need you to give it.
Just-
Chris
that's
might
the
give it.
spell. That's the new spell.
Surely
that-
Lucha's getting a reputation though between fire giants. Like, stay away, stay away.
From the metal horned man.
He switches everything off.
He has a power.
He has power over us. How? We don't.
They can't use
No.
fire on us.
He can successfully use fire.
It's like, hey, I'm
It-
slightly benevolent. I'm not gonna kill you.
In theory, in the future, multiple of us can potentially deal fire damage to deal with the fire giants with fire. Because no, on the pyromancy thing is ignores immunity to fire. So
So
Or at least
that
faces
means
it
there's at least 3. That's like half the party.
My assumption is that it's tier 3 pyromancy is gonna be treats immunity to fire as if it was resistance. And the tier 4, it's gonna go to tier 4, right? It's gonna be total, just ignores it. That's my thoughts for spitballing. I'm also still really curious as to what Earth is gonna have for its thing.
Shield.
Look, it could be because if it's going by the chromatic dragon colors for the element, it will be lightning is Earth. Because poison is air, being the major reason.
I'd say
Poisonous air.
Earth feels like it's more bludgeoning than.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Elemental there.
But blue dragon is the Earth dragon, so.
Huh.
Yeah. So it might be lightning. We never know. I imagine it'll have a bunch of bludgeoning stuff still, or just physical. It could generally go either way. But if it is lightning, it would be very cool. And also, flavor-wise, it could make more sense for air to have lightning instead of poison.
Yeah.
Right. Because we know evil is acid. That's what we know. Besides
Per usual, I got distracted.
It's fine.
That is fine.
I started spitballing about predictions in the future of stuff. So,
All right, are we all back?
I think so.
Think so?
Why is there a baby Shrek thing in the chat? Ali, what have you been up to?
I just.
What is this abomination I'm looking at?
That
Hey,
is what
fuck
the
he's the
character
full
Leviathan
bard.
looks like.
How did you make this so quickly?
AI.
I use an AI generator, which is fine for shitposts, just not public use.
Yeah,
And
that's
Phil,
fair.
this is a-
So
this is the
morally,
only-
I'm fine with using it for temporary shitposts.
Yeah, we're posting it in the chat. You will never see it, audience.
Yes.
But yeah, that's my response to that art.
Mm.
That's also probably Alvina's response to the creature. So,
I think it's cute and I want to tame it.
well, Alvina or the thing?
Yes.
Can't be tamed.
Gonna stop me trying.
No. Alvina might stop you trying.
You're one to talk.
Double checking something.
I don't want it to be fully tamed, just like, you know, if you make a crow friend. They come and give you gifts occasionally and just know you're a friend.
I had a magpie like that when I was younger. There was like a baby magpie that crashed into my head.
Oh.
And it just was the most friendly thing ever. It was in the paper.
Yeah, I've set up a bird table just outside my window, and there's just one magpie that keeps coming back to it. And just sort of sits there and looks at me.
They're very, very smart.
It's when the food's empty, just sits nearby, looks at me, goes,
Like, hey, dude, we're empty here. Fill it up.
yeah.
They
So
are
I
very,
get up, fill
very
it up, and he goes and eats.
They are corvids. They are very smart.
Yeah. It's got same kind of mental capacity as like a 4 or 5-year-old.
Yeah, something like that. I think like ravens are the brightest ones. They have like a 7-year-old or something
Yeah.
insane like that. They're very, very smart. They're taming wolves in America, by
Yeah.
the way, in the same way that humans did. There's actual
Yeah,
things for
the
that.
what?
Ravens are taming wolves in America.
Jesus.
Like they're actually in the same way that humans do. It's It's terrifying as a concept.
Bird dogs coming soon.
Bird dog.
It's like that. There's some chimps there hitting the Stone Age. They're starting to make tools.
There are chimps that are hunting gorillas now, by the way, if you want a really horrifying one.
Ooh.
Okay, we're pretty much really turning the Planet of the Apes.
Gwen, did you have any bonus actions or anything you wanted to do?
No.
Alright.
Quick
Then
question. Should I
yes.
roll at least one check to see if I recharge for the warp?
Well, it
Since
has been one turn.
oh yeah, we should be doing that on because I'm not really put it a ship because I've just been moving it on
It's Randy's
Thingy's turn.
turn.
Yeah, on Randy's turn. Yeah, we should be doing that on Randy's turn. Roll me d6. I think it recharges on a 6. Yeah. Recharge 6. Do 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 do.
If we
And
get
we'll do
it
it
back, I have a
again on your
hilarious
next one.
idea, by the way.
3.
Aw.
3.
Uh,
Unfortunately not. Big Zorn is seeking out their next meal, and there's a couple diamonds over there, but don't worry about it. Blue Grim, it is your turn. What would you like to do? There are 2 floating giants and some asteroids coming towards you.
I guess there's technically 3 floating giants. This one doesn't have a head anymore because the cannonball removed it.
No, that's
I'm
true. That's true.
gonna
I thought it was the other way around. Just
fireball one of the fire giants, but split it.
What?
I don't
And
think you
You
think
can't
Oh,
split a fireball.
I also don't think you can reach, Luke. 'cause
Yeah,
remember
what's
we
what's your
found out-
I was
range? It was
talking about
only.
these guys. Sorry.
Oh no, those are friends.
Oh, right, the friends.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's-
dragon celestial.
we know it's a dragon celestial, which we have fought before, but they're
Oh,
friendly.
yeah, they're on your side.
I missed that bit because of.
No worries.
Every time.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think the closest enemy to the ship right now, because you have to do some maneuvering, is 300 feet away. You might have to, might have to hold your action, but obviously that will use a spell slot. If you don't get there, you'll waste it. You could just firebolt them, or you can
I'm
attack
gonna
some of the incoming
firebolt
asteroids.
Firebolt him.
Just the guy himself, or one of the asteroids.
I think he's out of range of firebolt even with sniper actually.
480.
Was it 40? I thought it was 240.
Are you
Average.
doubling this somehow?
Again.
Remember, it's already
Remember we
doubled.
found it is
No, I
doubling
thought
correctly.
it doubled with firebolt.
Your
Yeah,
fireball
it's-
will already be doubled.
Yeah,
Its base is 120.
you used to have
Oh, right.
the warlock thing that made your eldritch blast double it again.
Yeah, but I thought this thing a couple of weeks ago said firebolt would be doubled from what.
Yeah, it does,
already.
but it's 180. It's 120 being doubled to 240.
Oh, right.
You're like one space short.
The 240 you're seeing is because D&D Beyond is doing the math for you.
The other week we figured out that your area of effect spells aren't affected by it, is what we found out.
Yeah. Your only current targets in range of the ship are the incoming comets. If you want to fire at any of those, or you can get under deck or hold your turn or do anything like that.
I'll firebolt one of the asteroids.
All right, roll your attack and roll for damage. While you're doing that, Fukyu, what are you doing?
Buggy's probably going to do another lance.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, what's the range on your lance?
It's 120.
Because I don't think there's anybody in 120 that
Yeah. that
isn't
guy's-
either already
that
incapacitated
guy's
or dead.
now. That guy's dead now.
Yeah, I just saw the X now. I didn't see that before because it's the same color.
It does blend in, yeah.
Yeah, let me put a little
25
skull
to
there
the
as well.
asteroid?
It does. It takes the 23. Unfortunately, the asteroid still has a bit of health left and is still incoming. You managed to chip away some of its health, though, and kind of take off a corner.
We could skirt around that.
What's the range of the cannons again?
600.
600.
You'll be in range of someone with 600.
In
yeah.
range of all the asteroids.
I mean,
And-
straight range.
No,
of
let the
this
asteroids hit. It's fine. Your ship's got a hit pool.
It's fine. I'm not on the ship. It's fine.
Let me just add the 600 hit points to your ship. There you go. That way I can... We got the ship fully healed, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. About to unheal it
So
with some asteroids.
Gives
gonna.
Zormir some work to do.
Oh, the asteroids are heading towards us.
Yes.
Yes. All four of
This
them.
one.
I feel like I've described this several times. Guys, do I
Sorry.
need to be better at descriptions?
Nah,
And
we've,
this one.
we've just had a break, Chris. It's fine. We've forgotten everything that happened prior to it.
I mean, I'm going by. I was going by the way
Check,
the
this is D&D, yeah?
I was going by the
Unfortunately,
way
I can't
the
change the
icon was-
symbols.
I thought
Yeah.
play Morkborg. Damn.
Oh, Mobo's great.
Um,
You
You guys lucky this is mostly my shitpost session anyway.
We are fighting Kirby Shrek.
Yeah.
No, not fighting. Recruiting Kirby
We
Shrek.
might
Yeah.
be recruiting brain-eating Kirby Shrek.
okay, let's fire the cannon at like this meter right here then. So this is +2 to this d20. for 18.
And this was the asteroid. Where were we heading?
Yeah, this one.
That one.
You want that one? Okay. Ooh, no, because apparently they have an AC of 17. Oh no, you said
It's
you said
plus
18.
So it's
two,
18
no.
because half proficiency.
Yes, roll damage.
What's damage on it? It's
8d10 for the cannon.
10.
It's a good thing you got that half proficiency.
Yep.
And that is 4.
Damn.
Okay, you do a as the cannonball comes in, it takes a massive chunk out off the asteroid. Let's give it a check to see if it destabilizes its direction.
Oh damn!
Good or
Is
bad?
it-
Is that for us or the asteroid?
It's either extremely good or
I was doing it for
extremely
the
bad.
asteroid. So I'm trying to think, what's the most positive result for this asteroid save?
It
I mean,
leaves the
it-
combat.
It
It
could
gains
still be heading
sensitive
directly for us, but
leads.
slightly
It
slower.
gains sentient.
Slightly slower. No. It's gonna go slightly faster. You've reduced its mass. It's now a smaller,
the base
faster
has
asteroid.
Not how it works.
Added more force forward.
That's how it
Actually,
works, damn it.
Technically could if he basically winged it on one side and shattered that side off, it would actually start spinning rapidly and gain momentum.
Yeah, if you give it, you've given it spin, so it's now moving
It's
irrationally.
got
Yeah,
right.
that's
He
what
basically
I'm
gave the
saying.
asteroid
Gave it rifle.
rifling for all in.
There we go. Because it made a D20 on its save to keep on its way. Unfortunately for you guys, anything else?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's
Meteor
a fucking
storm.
It's now a meteor.
But it actually makes sense because fuck he's
Maybe
evil
worry
now.
about this.
I am
Or-
worried about this because I noticed that its bad breath is dissolving the meteorites that are getting close to it.
And it's
That's
gotten bigger.
concerning.
That's a slight bonus.
Mm,
Less meteors for us to deal with and avoid.
they weren't in our way, these ones, though.
Yet.
Yeah. But that is the Leviathan. Randy, it is your turn, and we're moving the ship on your turn. Where would you like to move the ship?
Away
And
from
also,
the
I guess roll me a d6. Roll me a d6 at the end of your turn.
Right.
Gives you a round to think about shit.
We want to go hard this way. To the
Sure, why not?
this.
Yeah.
Try.
Just gonna assume you fly over this.
Smack
Can't see where you
right
indicate,
through the
but
meteor.
I presume so. Yeah. I'd maybe
I'm
go
trying to-
slightly further away, given that's kind of tangential to the oncoming AOE.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it so that most of the meteorites will either skip the rear end of the vessel or miss entirely.
Well, you only have 80 feet of movement. It isn't actually possible because they are quite spread out.
Yeah. It's like trying
Um,
to avoid a shotgun.
Oh, also, I actually just realized this one in front of you is also coming directly at you. You might just want to move left.
I thought that was passing by.
No.
This way.
The
Or do
ones
we
that
want-
are aiming at the ship. Anyone
Or
that's
do-
got the little comet symbol is aiming at the ship.
Or did we want to move back?
I was speaking in the comments as arrows. I'd say move left. I think.
Yeah, guys, I can't move the symbols on the thing. They'll always be pointed in the same direction.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is just the fireball.
So we want to,
I think
like-
it's the delay pass fireball symbol technically.
We want to like move back and left. At least gives you more time.
Yeah.
Not a bad ship.
Uh,
I might.
so the
have an
dragon
idea.
would have stayed back and bodied this one.
Cool. I might have an idea for the other three. So. The gold
Okay.
one, not the orange one.
Go ahead and make some attacks with the dragon as it comes to body the comet.
The gold one's the dragon, the orange one's the celestial of Gwent.
Mm.
I don't know if Gwent's one also wants to body check it, but
I mean, to protect Gwen, yeah.
Yeah.
Celestial Nana can take with hit.
celestial.
Oh yes.
That's winning.
And
And that one
Ooh.
evens out. One hit, but it was a crit. So unfortunately, most of its damage comes from its flat modifier. So
Mhm.
2d6.
Yeah, it's not actually that better.
Yeah.
I'd actually rather have the
It
hits
makes
than the
you
crit.
feel better seeing the green.
Yeah.
And then you feel bad seeing the red.
Yeah, but you know, can't expect not to see red.
Mhm.
With this many fire giants.
Alvina only sees red. That's her eye color. It's unfortunate.
Is Alvina colorblind, but just everything is red?
No,
Because that's the
technically Lou in the-
misconception
that's
about bulls.
That's technically Lou in the dark, actually. I think because don't
Mm.
isn't it? Actually, is it tieflings that see everything as shaded as red, or is it the ifrits, the fire ganassi?
I think that's the Freets, but don't quote me on that.
The fire ganassi. I can't remember if it's tieflings as well.
It's one of them.
I know the fire ganassi do. I can't remember if tieflings also do.
I've not read in depth, so possibly.
I'm gonna look it up.
Wait for the second damage.
They only hit once.
Oh, I only hit once. That was his double damage.
And that's the fire.
That's the fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
All right, you managed to do another bit of chunk in there. However, that's not enough to stop it, because it didn't bloody it, unfortunately.
The dragon would be parked right in front of it, so
Well, then the dragon can take the full impact if you want.
yeah,
Dragon's
he
about to
was
be hit by a meteor.
he was basically trying to body it for us.
Well, I'll get to that at the start of the Iron Giant's turn when they effectively move. Alvina, what would you like to do with your turn?
Alvina's gonna do something
Dumb.
anime. It's the only way I can describe it. Would it require me to have a destiny point to grab the meteor and swing it around and smash these three with it?
Oh, the giant meteor you're next to.
Yeah. Grab it, twist
It would
with
require
all
a
the
lot of things, I would imagine.
pyromancy she's got, and just put it in front, if nothing else, of the three incoming meteors.
Well, let's see. If we're talking with physics, there's nothing for you to perch against to actually swing it around. You'd have to go on the other side of it in order to do opposite momentum to launch it.
Well, I was thinking literally grab it with her hands, like dig her fingers in, and use her pyromancy to spin around on the spot.
Okay, so using your pyromancy to propel yourself.
Using a
Okay.
bit of pyromancy and brute strength, essentially, to just...
Well, that's the interesting thing. That
Pyromancy
the
shot
brute
put.
strength doesn't matter. There's no gravity.
It'd be able to do for the twisting of her body. It would still have something. It's like an astronaut moving another astronaut.
Our muscles would still have to pull the
They do
asteroid on
something.
the
Yeah.
end of the swing.
Yeah. But the way
Essentially.
astronauts move each other is effectively by opposite forces. Anyway, don't worry about it. Let's not get into physics right now.
We're doing anime bullshit here.
Yeah, we are, but it's gotta be semi-realistic anime bullshit at least. I will accept the pyromancy.
Yeah, that's basically what he's doing.
All right, give me a pyromancy power check.
Okay, that is
What was your main modifier? Main modifier was con for pyromancy. Then just give me effectively a con check.
con check. Do I have advantage for this? I think I have advantage of cons for something. Oh no, it's against fire.
Yeah, this is just to kind of see like how much fire you can put out in terms of impulse power.
I'll use that inspiration you gave me. No, it's still a 9. Is it using my destiny to do this in the first place?
No, this is reasonable without destiny. Because you have the pyromancy. It would be a destiny if you weren't using pyromancy.
Yeah.
Because at that point, then I am gonna get finicky over physics.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
That's just
definitely
bad
do that.
indigestion.
Okay, it's one more roll, right?
Yes.
Come on. There we go.
That works.
22.
Alrighty then. As this gets swung around you, towards the comets, and I'll do collisions with those in a second. Let's just get this. This guy's going flying.
Bah!
Yay.
Man got hit with a planet.
I got hit with a planet. All right, let's. Alvin, anything else you would like to do? That's effectively
That's definitely
an action.
right?
Yeah. Let's do the impacts then. We'll do one into the dragon first. Technically, these were supposed to be dex saves, but I guess you just take the full hit.
Yeah, it could
Interestingly.
be. You could
He's-
make it con, or just he fails the dex save and just takes the full damage. It's one of the two, right?
So if you aren't getting out of the way of the speeding comet, unfortunately, it's like tanking a car. I don't care how barbarian you are.
Yeah.
The barbarian survives by sheer health pool. You take 57 bludgeoning damage.
That is
Still
the
up.
dragon on 5. On
Yeah,
3.
but-
The dragon is on
Ouch.
3.
Oh, and I guess a strength save to see how far back you get pushed.
Into the celestial. Killing the celestial as well.
Celestial can just fly out of the way.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you're going with like halfway. The comet was moving at 2, so you go back 60 feet as you're just like taking the comet and like shredding it as you're getting flown backwards. All right, let's have these comets impact into this. I'm just gonna cancel out their health pools effectively, as the first one collides and halves this comet. The second one comes in and just absolutely obliterates what's remaining of it. Unfortunately, there's too little mass that just gets torn up into these tiny little shards to stop this last comet. Which one of these was the triple? I'm gonna say this is the triple movement one for the fun. As this one shoots past.
Chris, can I attack opportunity on the way past? Am I close enough?
I'm gonna say no, just because it's a 60-foot
That's what I was
range.
asking. It's like
Yeah.
unlikely, but it's
Unlikely. Okay, this Iron Giant now actually needs to release this big one and get the hell out of here because he is taking damage, which is why I was gonna check at the start of his turn.
Hey, what does it look like it's happening to him, by the way? Is he like dissolving or?
It looks like the concept of his armor is dissolving, or the concept of him is dissolving.
Unfortunate.
I love this thing so much.
Yeah.
So the blood of a xenomorph.
No, more
this
like
takes-
like he's being
Interesting.
erased from existence with the rubber from SpongeBob. I think is more what it's
Yep.
supposed to do.
Yeah. Because it's a psionic creature, so it's erasing the concept.
Yeah.
So it's erasing the source code of the universe with regards to him.
He's starting to get like you know the thing where there's like a missing texture in a game.
I was thinking just getting slowly more and more low poly.
Alright,
Starting
then
to
he's
get
gonna start
pixelated.
run away. Although he might actually not actually be able to escape.
8-bit giant.
These guys are going to push this one off with 2. And he should have slightly more hit points. Actually, the small one should just have... One second, I need to adjust some hit points here. Because the small ones are not supposed to have the same hit pool as the big ones. They're supposed to have half.
Oh, I've realised what Alvin is going to be doing. Do me a favour, guys. Don't shoot the meteor.
Grabbing
One coming towards the ship.
Yep. I'll deal with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tank it with the celestial.
No, I'll deal with it.
Are you gonna be able to deal
Oh,
with
I
it
mean,
that's the
before
whole
it gets
turn
away
away.
from you?
Yes, because I'm going first.
That's what
When's
he's
No,
going
you're not.
shortly?
I'm going before it.
Yeah, I'm going like in a
No, I'm
second.
going. No, I'm going
Do it
first
in about
before the
12
meteor is.
seconds.
That's my way of getting back to the ship, guys.
Yeah, but is it your way to get back to the ship without damaging the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, just gonna knock it off course last second.
I just have to catch
the-
it. I just
Gonna
do the
Bruce
thing that
Willis
Poe
it.
did in Kung Fu Panda 2.
Alright, that should be all of the giants' turn as they set up more traps. The point, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
See.
Oh, also make a roll d6, Bob, for the
I've
end
already
of...
did it.
Oh, nice.
Two.
Would you roll 2? Cool. Oh yeah, I see it now. The point.
Like measuring thing on. Oh. Anyway, the ship has like speaking tubes to speak to people in other rooms, right?
We've
Yeah,
got
we
the-
established that in an
Yeah.
earlier session.
Said it was
Okay.
something like that, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to speak to Drax. Just send a message saying, "Hey, Sonic Leviathan, what do they like?" Payment can be
I'll walk
rendered
on the
later.
beach.
Let's see, mad scientist voice. Hmm? What do they like?
You
What
alright?
do they like?
Right.
Well, in my study, in my exploration of the vast cosmos around us, I'm feeling very melodramatic today.
He's been watching a lot of Rick and Morty.
Watching Rick and Morty.
Oh god. who
They
does
want you to get out of their proverbial neighborhood. They like tranquility and peace, and the absence of other minds. They feed on concepts. And yet, paradoxically, they hate concepts. My advice? Leave. Get out of their neighborhood.
Fair.
Okay, got it. And
Whatever
I'll give-
layer or domain they consider their own, they are territorial and isolationist creatures by nature.
A gigantic bubble.
I will pass the message
They're
along.
big introverts.
Okay, these guys don't like people being nearby. I'd recommend we go away, and then I'm just gonna start thinking very hard about the concept of
Absolutely.
Leave.
ear defenders. Just the equivalent of something you would put on to block out everything else. Just thinking that really hard at them.
Noise cancelling earphones.
Noise cancelling headphones. Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Like,
Yeah, I
just
didn't say
some,
what
like
brand.
some tranquil music.
Some ASMR, like
Yep.
sheep noises. That's what would be.
Nice chilled vibe.
Vibes, lo-fi.
Yeah. Lo-fi vibes to not destroy everything too.
Yes. Anything else you'd like to do?
If I have an action, I'll shoot at a giant. But
Yeah, that could be your
Fire
object
at that
interaction.
one. Fire at that one.
You're just
Shove him
chatting.
back. Shove him back into it.
oh yeah, I'll fire that one.
Let's see what
So
hits.
close to that 20. It's 18.
Still hit. Still
And
hit.
18 is exactly what you needed, though.
Yeah, did we say 8d6?
8D, no, 80 like 8 or something.
I think it's 80-10, isn't it?
8D10. This thing's hard to hit with for most people since they only get like a +2. But they pack a wallop when they do, and then you just have you over here with D10 +10.
Shadowfist
like-
goes, don't worry, we'll keep things chill for you, and then shoot a giant into it.
The joy of martial weapons, or in Point's case, literally being artillery.
Yep. Just boop, boof.
All right, Gwent. Then it is your turn. What would you like to do?
First thing, because Arvina said, "Oh, it's fine," I'm gonna take this Celestial. I want to try and put it in front of this to push it into that one on the next turn. So I don't think
Okay.
I can get there.
You can probably dash over there this turn.
Yeah. So that's going to be preparation for next time, and for Gwent themselves. Everybody's out of range because I can't get to Alvina. I don't think with. Yeah, can't get to Alvina with heal. So just going to be.
These ones are supposed to have comets.
It's fine.
They got thrown last turn.
I'm actually okay on health. I won't be when I'm back on the ship, probably. But because of what my plan is, so just brace for that.
I will, in that case, hold a second level cure wounds for when Alvina lands on the ship.
Yeah. Probably cradling a meteor if the plan goes correctly.
Yeah, I'll be standing back.
Yeah.
I'm not catching you.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you land and bounce in like
How-
a smear, and
Yeah,
then
how it-
heal you.
Yeah, how is Alvina planning on stopping the meteor destroying the ship? Grab the meteor and put her body between it and the ship as she gets rocketed past. Is the plan.
That's a bad idea.
If it fails,
If it fails, there's a
When-
meteor in the ship.
yeah.
When it fails.
There's optimism.
In
Oh,
theory,
I look forward to meeting your backup character.
No, it's fine. It's lucky. It can't actually kill me.
I have faith in the meteor.
It physically can't. I can survive one instant death hit.
Can I use my inspiration to negate that?
No.
Nah.
It's the barbarian ferocity thing, and my con is high enough that I can't fail the first one. So
Well, technically, if I
Nice.
insta-kill you,
if the meteor does actually no, like 800 damage, it's earned it.
800. What is your max hit pool?
Well, I've got actually I think it might have to do actually I have to do 500 damage. It has to do 500 damage.
Why 500?
Jesus.
Well, because it's halved and it has to do double my max hit points, so it has to do about actually do 600. It has to do about 600 damage because it's halved because resistance.
No, I got that, but then what is your max hit points?
147.
147? Okay, so...
So it has to
Okay,
do
so it would
300
be...
damage,
Okay, it would be 600.
yeah, which he has to do 600 damage to get enough that a
Huh.
half damage hit kills me.
Did not realize you are all the way up to like 140. I was like, are you above 100?
I've been rolling
Guess
pretty
that's it.
high. I'm a barbarian with a
Yeah.
decent con.
No, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, fuck yous at
Calculating
120.
D8s.
133. Or
Look, I don't balance these things anyway with you guys. I just throw CR like 30 creatures at you and see what happens.
Yeah, we're fine.
Puny 94. Thank you very much.
I stopped balancing encounters like 40 years ago.
We know.
Gwent, was there anything you were doing on your turn?
No, that's it. Just waiting. Waiting
Okay.
until the smear comes.
Let's hop over here and let's hop over here. Lugrim, it is your turn. What would you like to do? I
They'll
give this a
send
second one.
firebolt.
What?
This meteor.
Just shoot it. Why not? Liz, just
All right, go for it.
which one?
The one
The
away.
big one on the left. That one.
This
Alright.
Yeah,
innocent
Lou's
girl.
just clearing out the path around you.
Alright.
For 25.
It hits, roll damage. Fuku, what are you up to?
11.
Ooh, 11. There you go.
Fuck. This one's still coming for the ship, yeah?
Yep.
Alvina's said she'll deal with that one. This one is also coming for the ship, though,
For a
so is that
theory.
one.
Okay, yeah, fuck you's gonna aim at this one then.
Ooh, roll damage.
I can deal with the little one. The big ones, that's more of a problem.
So
Oh, hell yeah,
D20 plus 2 for an 18.
To hit the comet?
Yep.
Hit big con.
The big one.
Yep. Oh, the big one. Yep, hits.
And
Hilariously, the
that's
AC doesn't change.
Oh, cool.
8d10,
Oh.
isn't it?
8d10, yep.
Oh, that's 9. For 55 damage on that one.
Oh!
Oh, imagine if I went for that one.
Good rolls on that. Probably still okay.
Okay.
Probably shattered, though.
That bloodies it.
Yeah.
And now I actually do need to make a check to see which direction it goes in. Unfortunately, it's still on course.
Fair enough.
It rolled above 15. But it's not going any faster.
It didn't accelerate.
You
That's
did
a
get
plus.
some oppositional momentum in there.
Cool.
But yeah. To
let's
know,
give has Lou already
follow-
used his bardic inspiration that I gave him earlier?
No, I've not. I kept forgetting about it.
That's
I
fine.
think Alvina's the other one that's used it.
Yeah, but
think she's out.
you're too far out of range. It's only like a 60-foot that I can do it in.
Do note that these smaller ones do less damage as well, so that's always
Yeah.
useful.
Maybe to Randy, because he's probably gonna have to do some maneuvers.
Yeah,
soon.
let's give bardic inspiration to Randy then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's D10 for you.
Okay.
I'm very happy my plan is to grab the meteor because I don't know if I can outrun that thing with just pyromancy without the meteors.
Randy, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
The dragon's gonna move to knock this along with the celestial and get or push the celestial against it. I'm guessing it's basically gonna make sure that the celestial gets the kick it forward to and the
You're gonna
momentum.
assist the Celestial because it's
Okay.
60 foot. He's not a 60-foot. So you can just stand next to him.
We'll come back to that then later when I'm doing effectively a contest between you two and this Fire Giant's Comet.
Mm.
What is Randy wanting to do ship movement wise?
Uh,
I'd like you to stay there for the turn if that's possible.
that's the problem. Is how long can we stay?
I
I'm
think
gonna
you've got a
turn the
turn.
ship. I'll turn the ship at least so it's pointing that way.
Oh, we're heading that way. Okay. I thought we were going back to the fire star.
Yeah, well, I'm moving further away from this, and also hoping that that and that'll miss. I'm leaving it so that one will still come at, but the rest will
Oh,
have a chance of missing.
And who are you praying to?
And Randy's gonna hold an action to switch to using one of his other spells to control the weather and boost us away as soon as Alvin's back on board. That's the initiation for it.
Okay.
Alvina hits the deck, literally.
Roll your d6 for the end of your turn. Alvina, it's your turn.
Can I
Okay.
give the assistance to the with the dragon now because he's gonna vanish as soon as I cast the spell on when she lands.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
The advantage is
And
pressure, basically.
warp.
Okay, see
It's
if we get the warp
basically
back.
I'm controlling weather and boost us.
See if we get the boost back.
Yeah, but I mean, like, roll to see if we get the warp back.
Yeah,
just
that's
a
what he's
second.
done at end of his turn.
Come on. We need a 6. We really need a 6.
Oh.
Bye.
Damn it! Okay.
Six. What are you doing, Alvina?
Next time.
Alvina is going to basically rocket to try and grab this meteor and hold on, essentially. Probably
Alright.
interposing herself between the meteor and the ship, basically.
Give me either a strength acrobatic or a strength sleight of hand as you attempt to actually latch onto a very high speed moving target.
Okay. Strength acrobatics, because that's basically an athletics check for me, because I've got both.
Yep.
So. And it's advantage because I'm angry. 20.
Yeah.
Decent.
20 seems like a success. As you're able to latch onto it, obviously it's very hot, but you are naturally gifted at this particular part.
Alvina, built for re-entry.
Re-entry. Alright, and effectively you're just gonna like hold your action to stop it as you get on the ship.
Yeah, pretty much. She's
Yeah.
she's carrying it, and she's basically gonna just brace her legs as soon as they touch down to just shove it back. basically.
Alright, let's do these two asteroid knockoff then. Let's have the Celestial and the Dragon make me strength checks if they are pushing the asteroid. And we'll do it against the giant strength. Well, technically it would be its pyromancy ability. Because it's using its fire to propel it.
Dragon, I think, has got +4, Celestial Bird's got +3.
Jesus, that's bad. You know, I'm gonna. Can I? I actually rolled twice anyway. It doesn't matter. They both sucked. Yeah, I was gonna say use my inspiration, but I already rolled it, so it sucked. So never
It
mind.
was just bad.
Yeah.
Alright, what's
I'm
the...
hoping that the dragon just pushes me from behind and squishes the celestial into it.
They both got pretty bad.
God
I'm
damn
gonna-
it, we suck.
I'm gonna use the destiny on the dragon because he's got extra attack, so he's gonna.
Yeah.
He's putting his full weight into it. He's a big guy.
Hmm.
Silence Discord.
That's better.
Ah, much better.
Alrighty then.
The dragon,
Uh,
knowing it's not got much life energy left, is basically just going to push all the
Careening
left.
into it.
Kamikaze.
It
Yeah.
basically pushes the less its life energy and it pull off this thing. So
Alright, that was effectively equal then. So the both asteroids just smash into each other in a dust cloud. You know what, that was so good. Let's go ahead and let's actually add a little dust cloud just there.
Aw, that's cool.
Oh. A little dust cloud. Just because you vaporized these two asteroids.
Hell yeah.
Pretty.
That's them. They're still off. They're dead. I'm just gonna get rid of the dead corpses.
Yeah,
This is
we're
maybe-
salvaging these
especially
ones.
because this guy is just gonna be pushed with the asteroid. He's now just on the asteroid. This thing also starts its turn there, so it starts disintegrating a little bit. Let's just go for 5d10. Oh, that was a high roll. Okay, this asteroid's like 80% disintegrated as it's coming out here. I'm going to go to this one. We'll do this one as well because it's going 3 into the ship with Alvina.
Yay!
Yay.
I'll
Do you want me to make?
just describe to me how this is how you're envisioning this.
So how Elvin is envisioning it? She's literally holding on, like legs prepped to hit the base of the ship. She's fully expected to take some damage from the ship, if nothing else. And she's gonna basically try and use the momentum of the meteor. Now she's got actual footwork on land to spin it around, see if she can toss it another direction.
Give it
Any
over the
direction
head.
is optional. That's just not hitting me. If it hits me, fair enough. But she's gonna try and throw it off. If not,
Okay. Just give me a strength check.
okay,
Not 20.
it would be nice. No.
Right.
Mm,
Unfortunately, Jimmy didn't sense it. He didn't sense a nat 20.
Yeah, I didn't feel it on that one.
Feel that one. Okay, so it still gets a lot of its momentum kind of pushed into you as you are, because this is kind of like how long it takes you to actually redirect a lot of the momentum. So it does take you a little bit of time. But let's reduce this by, this is minus some of the damage you would have taken. So this was effectively a full health, well, for its size. So it would have done 50. But instead, it's going to minus that 13 from it for 37, which you can then half.
Cool. So 37 down to 17?
Uh,
18.
I'm getting that wrong.
18.
18. Okay.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
it's just over 6. And then you're able to kind of just spin the rest off. Just in this northern direction.
As it, she wasn't gaming specific for area. So.
Yeah.
Just
You just like arc it effectively.
yeah.
But you are back on the ship. I need to do
38, so I'm going back up to 128. Thank you, Gwen. And I've got an idea for the other meteor as well.
And
And you boost now. And we now boost because Alvina's on the ship.
Randy boosts us forward with the control wind to push us forward with strong winds.
Alright, I believe that I normally do double your speed for that, so it's 160, so you can get 3 squares. Oh, PW1.
It's some movement. It's good.
And it
Yeah,
was a
Alvina
level
gets-
spell.
Alvina's going, we're going to need to get the hell out of here. That is some nasty bad breath.
These guys can spend a little more time here, that's fine.
Because she's the only person that didn't hear the Drax message because she wasn't on the ship.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
saw
we're gonna
the
have to
meteorite
leave.
dissolving.
I'm gonna go
I
this
see the
way.
giants dissolving.
Yep.
The meteorite's pretty bad. The people, worse.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an idea.
For
Alright.
them, yes. For us,
That
not so
should
much.
be everything. They're gonna risk another round just to get higher velocity. The point, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Also,
Okay,
my
I'm
dragon's
going to
gone.
spend an action thinking really hard in like a Disney princess style song. Essentially hey, you're cool, we're cool, we're going to go away now and leave you to it, but we think you're cool. Please don't kill us. In kind of like a Disney princess-esque song at this thing being thought.
We're gonna
God
go.
was the humming
we're
under my
gonna
breath.
go.
In my head, I
You're
just got through
really
Hallelujah.
cool.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Adieu!
There's so many different songs mixed in there.
If I can get more from the Shrek soundtrack in there, I will. I can't pick one. We're on our way, on my way, but on our way away.
On the road again.
I've just realised there actually I don't know why. Yeah, I've just realised there actually is exactly what Alvina was doing as a gift. This is what she tried to do. It all half failed, but.
Oh yeah.
The key here is what you're trying to do is the monk's redirect throw. Unfortunately, it has to fit in your palm.
Yeah.
As we can see here, look at that perfectly reasonably sized object, not car-sized meteorite.
Yeah. It was possible because barbarian at all.
Yeah. All right then. Point, is that you?
That is me, unless I get a roll to try and convince this thing to listen to me.
No, unfortunately, it actually can't hear you yet. You're still too far away.
Oh, damn it. I've been just
You're
wasting my
outside
time
his thought
dying
zone.
thing.
That's why I've not been using up an action for it either. There's a previous.
I'm using an action to do it.
You don't know if it can hear you or
Yeah.
not.
Think louder,
well.
Point. Think louder.
The dragon.
It's louder.
Also,
Oh.
my dragon's gone. 'Cause I'm
You're
controlling
like 1,000 feet away. Which one's the
And
dragon?
it's
Yeah.
quite big. It
Oh,
might have
one was
long range psionics.
Apparently not. It doesn't actually know a language.
It's the tinfoil
That's why I'm
hat.
communicating in music.
It's also the tinfoil hat, Point. It's actually keeping all the thoughts inside your head.
Oh god damn it.
You haven't realised it yet.
So I think I'm
Hang
going to
in a
respond to
can.
it's just the echo of my own thoughts.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Ooh, there's not a lot I can do, so I'm going to drop the Celestial because
It's done.
I'm not going to be able to get anywhere. So I'm just going to, just in case we need something, just going to rock up a beacon of hope. I
We
think.
need hope. Well, that's the good thing
Yeah.
we need.
Just so everybody has a little bit of a boost of, hey, maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah.
The point was already so optimistic. Just
Ah!
no idea it wasn't.
Who's Alvina? Oh, there's
Suddenly Zarn.
It's the real hope that speaks full primordial.
As you do so, you hear something impact the ship behind you. I don't know where Gwen is. I assume Gwen's somewhere.
He's on top of the ship,
yeah.
Alvina.
Yeah, suddenly Zarn.
And suddenly the Zorn has landed on your ship.
Oh,
Nom nom.
hey, buddy.
Hopefully it's just hitching a
No,
ride.
we not nom
Alvina's
nom.
going to say, oh, hi, Inignan. In case it speaks primordial.
You understand a little bit of what it's saying. It's definitely speaking primordial, but it's saying it in the Terran dialect,
Yeah.
which is there's some commonality words there, but as we've all heard from any sort of really strong dialect language, it's amazing how nonsensical it can
It's
sound.
speaking Geordie at you.
This is literally
Primordial
a rock.
Geordie.
This is literally a rock talking to a fire. This conversation that is happening.
It is. But you get the translated version of as it lands on the ship. It seems to almost like with its 3 legs and 3 hands, kind of just like almost cartwheeling around the ship. It seems to have its big maw and eyes pointed down towards the hull of the ship, and is muttering nom 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 nom
And that's why
nom
Alvina
nom.
understands it.
Yep. All the noms.
Nom nom.
Gwen, give me the rock. Give me the rock. Give me the rock. Give me the rock.
Which I'm assuming you guys just threw down into the hold because they're
No, it's on
based.
Gwen. They're on
Gwen
Gwen.
got them.
They're on
Gwen
Gwen.
has hold of both of them.
They're literally on Gwen.
Oh, they're literally. Suddenly the Zord looks at Gwent.
Gwen,
Nom 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 nom.
Gwen, pass me the rock. Pass me the rock. Pass me the rock. Now, now, now. Hurry up. It's gonna try and
Nom,
eat
nom.
you if you don't.
No,
Luckily that's
Nom,
its
nom,
turn
nom,
because I had to dash to get here.
Yep.
Loot, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Can I do a bonus action before?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to reach into a pouch and take this choker fluid and drink it.
Action 6 is a
what does
bonus
it do?
action. What's up?
Action turn. Bonus action.
Ah,
So you got another action.
So you
And
use your
then
action
what
to
I'm
get a
gonna
bonus action to
do-
get another action.
Yeah.
Well,
throughout the
technically they use a
game.
bonus they use a bonus action to get an additional action.
Yeah.
You can only
And
use it
then-
once until you short rest.
Dreadful.
That's fine. I'm gonna scream, "Get off the ship!" That's it.
Ooh. Are Zorn immune to the frightened condition?
I actually have no
God, I
idea.
hope not.
They
might be.
are
Who knows?
not. What am I making? Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. +0. Nothing else to build this. No.
No!
No.
I'm gonna,
R.I.P. Gwen.
as my reaction, I'm going to upcast silvery barbs
Oh.
as a second level. Like, no!
Nom nom nom. No
Oh
no
my
no.
god. Oh my god. Please.
You're
Please.
double 20. Double
Let's
20.
do
I
it.
hope you do it.
Oh,
I'm
try it.
gonna leap off the ship.
I'd
He's
like,
gone!
I'd like to think that in the frightful aspect, he's became a Zorn as well, and they're just arguing over the nom nom.
He's become his mum.
No!
He jumps off the ship.
Nom nom nom.
Jumps off the ship. Well, that worked.
Oh. I can't believe fucking that 20 you silvery barbs.
Who's getting the other 20?
Oh.
Who's getting the reroll, Gwen? Because you get to pick someone else to get the advantage.
Yeah.
I feel like Randy's gonna need it to get us out of here.
We can't get
God.
advantage on the recharge for the ship, can we?
I'll allow revenge on the ship. It's magic.
Yay.
Then I'm gonna
Okay.
scream at Randy, "You jump!"
Recharge the jump!
I imagine Gwen exactly's voice cracks at that moment.
They have advantage. They've not recharged yet. You'll have to remember this though, because the DM just shot out his voice by shouting
Yeah, I
nom.
was saying, that was loud. It peaked the mic.
That is such a good. We're at the end of the initiative order as well. Well, actually, no, Luke, you have the final turn. If you want to do anything, after having witnessed the charade.
If we're going in this general direction, that clear path, then there's
going-
not really much I can do.
Yeah, we're going
No,
that
that's
way,
fair.
I'm
Oh, we're going that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see then.
Can't believe that fucking happened with the zone.
I just like that. I'm just slowly moving it closer. You guys didn't notice.
No, I was
I know,
spying
in
it, I
that
just
case,
wasn't
I'll
interacting
firebolt
because more
this
pressing
asteroid.
I love zones.
Lord. Nom.
No.
Nom.
What are you doing to that asteroid?
Firebolt.
Roll for
It
attack
just
and
hit.
roll damage.
Wait a minute. I've just realised something. Fire is Scottish. Alvina's a red-headed Disney princess.
Yep.
But you don't
Yeah.
use a bow and arrow though.
She's got a bow and arrow, actually.
She doesn't use it.
she doesn't use it very often, but she does have it.
But yes, with these shenanigans,
I'm just rolling firebolt.
yes, and I'll add on the damage. Once it's on screen.
The 20 a hit.
Yep.
And
18 damage.
damage.
Nice, take it. But yes, with that as it brings us to 9 o'clock as we end the round there. That is where we're going to end for the night, as the Kerrick Leviathan continues to chase you with its stinky breath, want you to get out of its territory and eat you. As there is one large and one small asteroid still on the way, and several other asteroids being powered up right now to hit you with maybe a little bit more movement next time. These guys have been going for 2 rounds now instead of releasing them.
It's fine. I actually have an idea for at least one of the big ones, and it's gonna be very funny.
And you've managed to terrify the Zorn away.
We didn't find the Norns!
We defeated that
Fate
nat
is scared
20.
of us.
And you've acquired 2 1000 GP diamonds. and recharge on the ship teleportation for next session. With all that, that is that is going to be today's session 106 Tactical Giant Part 3 as we get into more tactics next week.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite liking this little like
believe
I
the
just
tactic
throw
is
asteroids at you.
run away.
It's been fun. It's been really fun.
Sounds
the
effective.
tactic is run. Run.
Yeah.
I've got one
Run
to
before
get-
this
Like us when we
Leviathan
do
comes.
tactical
Yeah,
shit?
'cause, like, can we take it? Maybe, but I don't want to find out.
Find out. Got a lot of hit points.
That's the main reason. It's because
But
I'm
yes.
assuming that's the dot area, and it's got a lot of health, so it might kill us not doing anything.
Yeah.
With that, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. Tune in next time as we continue to flee from these shenanigans. And I'm sure the Giants will continue to roll more nat ones to not float in space. This one guy, by the way, is just dying. He can't move. He's just locked in this breath.
All around me a familiar face.
I hope you guys know what you've done here. But with that, good night.
See ya!
Bye.
Right.
Nah.
Bye.